on. Y'all, I'm telling you, I am over here playing with this background. But y'all, Diddy do wop bop bop. Y'all, he is. Let me see how I can do this. There we go, y'all. We is outside. We is outside. Welcome, welcome. How y'all doing? We outside, but I'm playing with this little back screens. But y'all, welcome in. Y'all, today it was the prosecution's closing arguments, and they said they did a good job, y'all. I don't know. They saying that allegedly, from what we seen, what we heard at least, what we heard, because I wasn't there, so I can't tell you what I seen, right? We're gonna keep it 100 over here. What we heard is that Diddy do wop bop, they were kind of like showing the Rico, but I don't know. I wasn't there, y'all, so I can't tell you what I didn't seen and heard with my own eyes, right? But y'all come in the building, smash the like button. Diddy's the prosecution team in the Diddy case today, they said did an amazing job. But I don't know, y'all. I don't know what to tell y'all. But all I do know is that tomorrow is going to be Diddy's defense team that is going to be delivering their closing arguments. And then we gonna see what Diddy's fate is. Cause I mean, what is his fate gonna be? I don't know, y'all. Let me take this screen off. Let me see. Let me put no screen, no filter. Okay, we got no filter, because I don't know if it's going to push if I have the filter on there, because I never had a filter on there. But y'all, come in the building, smash the like button. We outside, y'all. We outside. We is just chilling. I am so tired of this Diddy situation, y'all. They say in the courthouse, it was crazy today at the courthouse. People fighting and everything. Hell, hi, Mary, welcome. They said people was fighting at the courthouse and everything, y'all. Look, I'm not the one to gossip, but you ain't heard it from me, y'all. Let me stop playing. But y'all, I don't know. I don't know what to tell y'all. I don't know, you guys, but let's see. Let's see what we have here. Welcome in the building, y'all. Smash the like button. We got some people coming in the building. Welcome in the building. Y'all, let's find out what happened. What had happened was, hey, love, how are you? Welcome. Hey, AW, how are you? My day was good, AW. I can't complain, not one bit. I can't complain. Hey, from Germany, Daniel says it's my birthday. Happy birthday. Let's see. We is getting to this Diddy trial, y'all. I'm telling you, it's going down. It is going down. We are in the last days, y'all, and I'm about tired and ready for this to be over, because y'all know we jumping on Kohlberg next, right? Hey, Ken, how are you? Welcome in the building, y'all. Smash the like button, y'all. Let's get the likes up. Let's do the Dougie on the likes. Like, I'm not silly mode today. Y'all know I have those silly days where you want to be silly. You want to have a good time. Like, today is a great day. Thank you, Daniel. Hey, Ken. Ken says, hello, lady of the lounge. Hey, how are you? How are you? Welcome. Hey, Robert, how are you? Welcome. How is my good people doing today? Today is Thursday. Yeah, tomorrow's Friday, y'all. Thank you. Thank TGIF tomorrow. I'm telling you. Rose, thank you. Rock City Mary says free Diddy. Okay, that's how you feel, Rock City. We ain't mad at you. We let everybody have their opinion here at the lounge. We don't try to, sway anybody either way. Look, if you're for Diddy or if you're against Diddy, I'm not here to tell you what to believe, how to feel, what to think about anything. Look, your religion, politics, Diddy, whatever. You feel how you want to feel. I just like to give my opinion on how I feel. Yeah, so yeah, welcome in, Rose Dosey Hagen. Welcome, y'all. I'm telling you, I'm about tired of this trial. Robert says, I thought I told you that we will. I know, right, Robert? Hey, Bronze, how are you? How are you? Yeah, so it's crazy, y'all. I'm telling you, what I say is crazy, but y'all, I cannot wait for this stuff to end, right? Like, ain't nobody got time to be sitting up here dealing with this stuff. I mean, it's been people being taken off the trial. It's been loopholes, court starting late. Like, I'm like, what is going on? Then they said that allegedly that he came up, they said that he made some type of agreement that, that Diddy made some type of agreement, some kind of deal, but I don't know how true that is. I don't know. Rose J, thank you. Daniel says you're such a kind person. Thank you, Daniel. Thank you. You know we love to have fun over here at the lounge. Y'all know the loungers. We love to have fun over here, and I'm just like I feel like I'm in my little silly mode. You know, sometimes you feel like silly, like you want to be a little child or kid. You know, I just feel like silly today. But anyway, y'all, I don't know, what do y'all think of the trial? Do y'all think that Diddy is guilty, or do you guys think he's innocent? Is he gonna go to the penitentiary, or is he gonna go home to his mansion? I mean, I don't know. I have no idea. Y'all let me know what y'all think. I mean, I don't know. Oh, thank you, Rose J. Thank you. Yes, we have a good time over here. Hey, Drake's dad's mustache. How is you doing? Drake's dad's mustache said he is coming home. Okay, Drake's dad's mustache said that he's gonna see Diddy at the 4th of July barbecue party. Drake dad mustache, you going to the 4th of July Diddy birthday party? Welcome home birthday. Coming home party bash. Yeah, party, right? Whatever. Turn up. Okay, Drake's dad's mustache. Okay, George says Diddy girl. Rose J says I think he's guilty. George says oil up live. I know, right? He better not think about the oil, y'all. He better stay far away from the oil. He might need, like my husband say, he may need to go and get him a boyfriend. I'm just saying. Thank you, Abby. Thank you. Hey, George. Drake's dad's mustache says, no, I'm not going to be nowhere near Diddy. Diddy likes the party. I know, right? He'll probably like the party. I'm telling you, he get out of that MDC. Y'all know he's been in there for 10 years. For 10 months. But it feels like 10 years, right? You have to watch out for Diddy, because Diddy, if y'all know Diddy's used to freaking off like for 5-10 days at a time, y'all know he's backed up. And he's behind on his freak off time. His freak off appointments is backed up. So I'm telling y'all, I don't know if it's safe to have a party, because it might be it may be a whole another freako coming after that, right? I'm telling you, it's crazy. Thank you, Paul. Thank you. It's gonna be another freako coming behind that, right? I'm just saying, right? I am just saying. Oh, thank you, Rose J. Thank you. But I don't know, y'all. I am tired of the Diddy situation, and like I said, they are cutting up at the courthouse, y'all. I don't know what is going on. That's why I told my baby, I was like, I don't know. Is it safe for us to go back to the courthouse? Because when I say they said there was fighting, people was like, like having a little like situations in line just to get in the courthouse. They said there was 2 overflow rooms and then the regular courtroom. So y'all, I can imagine, y'all. I'm not standing in no line and fighting with nobody to go get in no courthouse. It is not that serious. It is not that serious. Abby says, so freak offs are illegal. No, they not illegal. They not illegal. But when you start paying them, the prostitutions, the freak off mermaids and all that, that's when it becomes a problem. I'm just saying, he can do whatever he want to do, but I just say, Diddy, you got to tread with caution if you coming home. And if you having the 4th of July celebration, you might want to be limited it to like maybe just the children and your mom and maybe 1 or 2 friends, right? Because I'm telling you, if he has a whole house full of people, I'm telling you, it is going to be a freak off, right? And then Diddy might be trying to go, be scraping and scrambling, trying to go back on that cowboy website to get him a couple of cowboys, if y'all know what I mean. I'm just saying, right? I am just saying. I'm just saying. But y'all, they said the prosecution team set it off today. Did they set it off? That's what I'm hearing. They said they set it off today. But they set it off on the outside in line too, because I'm telling you, they said it was crazy. People was like acting crazy. I'm like, it is not that serious. It's almost like when you used to go Christmas shopping for your kids on like Black Friday, and then a new Barbie doll comes out or something, or a new toy comes out, some new Lego sets, and then everybody, they only ordered like 3 in the store, and then everybody's fighting over, the 3 Lego sets. I'm like, it is not worth it. Y'all can have it. If it means that much to y'all, y'all can have it. I'd rather have my love, peace, and tranquility. I am not about to be fighting nobody to get in line nowhere, right? I'm just saying. Abby says that's messed up. I saw the video of him beating his ex in a hotel. Yes, that's sad, right, Abby? I'm telling you, that's sad. Rock says Cassie's gonna wish she at the party. Y'all, look, let me say something, right? Y'all know Diddy. He has been paying Juicy J, ho 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 Merry Christmas, Jane, ho 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 Merry Christmas. He's been paying her rent. So do y'all think after this trial, you think put a 1 in the chat if y'all think that Diddy is still going to pay this girl's rent, or put a 2 in the chat if you think he's not. I don't think he's going to continue to pay her rent, because he probably is upset. He is probably hotter than fish grease that she went on that stand and was singing like a songbird, telling, oh, Diddy beat her up, and Diddy did this, and Diddy did that. I don't think that he's going to pay that rent no more. I see some 1s and some 2s. I don't think he's going to pay her rent no more, because he's going to probably look at her like, you little Beyonce. We had an agreement, a love contract between me and you, and I told you that you was only my freak off mermaid. I wasn't trying to wife you, because ain't nobody trying to wife you, because everybody done had you like a doorknob, right? Everybody gets a turn. So I'm definitely not trying to wife you, because we know how nasty you are, right? And anybody can turn you up, because I turned you up. So anybody else can turn you up, and you could do probably worse things than you did with me, right? So there's no way that he was going to wife her. So he is going to return her to the streets, I think. Hey, Guy, how are you? How are you? I'm outside, y'all. These bugs is, hopefully these bugs don't eat me up. But if they eat me up, I got something for they tail. Look, let me spray. I got something for they tail. We got some off. We got some off. I'm gonna have to spray a little bit. Get them jokers gone. Ugh, it's like strong. Yeah. Yeah, freak off mermaids. Para says freak FA mermaids. That's a pedophile. Yeah, that's what they are, like pedophiles, whatever you want to call them, right? All the above, right? Ryan says black sheriff shot. Oh Lord, yeah, but I don't know what I don't know, y'all. I was like thinking, I was like, he's guilty. But yes, he's guilty for doing a lot of terrible things, right? Rock says July 4th she gonna be a return to the key party. Oh, she gonna be a return to the key party for the next for the next freak off dragon, right? For the next one, maybe they gonna pass her to what's his name, the one that went up there, crazy boy, Kanye West. Maybe they'll turn her to Kanye West. Is like, all right, it's your turn, Kanye West. It's your time to have J ho 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 Merry Christmas. You and your wife want to have fun with her. Oh man, she'll turn you you can turn up the volume. I turn the volume all the way up with her. I mean, she will freak off with her kitty cat on fire. I mean, the hot box. I mean, her back being blown out. I mean, she will get her cheeks clapped into her booty pop, because you know her booty probably fake. Her tatas probably fake. And Diddy said, and don't bring her back either, because I'm not buying no more booties. I'm not moving her and paying for no rent. Like, I couldn't believe when she said that you, Diddy, then bought her, rented her a house. Diddy got all kind of money. He has a lot of money. He could have bought her a little cheap house. I'm like, you paying all this money to rent a house? I was like, is that all you worth? Hey, my baby Jamil Peterson, Mr. I Am Comedy. My baby says salute, beautiful. Hey, baby, I'm out. Look, I'm outside. We outside on the porch, baby. But guess what? Guess what I got? I got you off. Look, I got you off because these bugs is a little bit bugging, just a little teeny bit. But if they acting crazy and stuff like that, I'm going back in the house, right? My baby says, smash the like button, everybody. Yes. Brian says, Jamil, fam, hey. Ken said, hi, Mr. Comedy Survival. Yes, my baby is up there chilling, maxing, and relaxing, y'all. We outside. We outside in the backyard. We waiting for Tyler Perry to come see the butt naked backyard. So maybe he'll give us 100K to put some flowers back here. I don't know. I'm just saying, y'all. He like to see people naked, bucket naked in their birthday suit. So I got a whole backyard that's bucket naked that he can look at. You know what I'm saying? We'll be happy to take that 100 grand. I'm just saying, y'all. I'm just keeping it real, right? I'm just keeping it real. Rose J says, what's your favorite season? I love summertime because I'm allergic to the winter. I don't like the cold at all. I sleep every night with my warm blanket on my side of the bed. I turn that joker on every single night. I do not like the cold weather at all. Richard says, free Diddy. Okay. You're entitled to your opinion. Everybody is entitled to opinion. I don't get mad at nobody. I don't try to persuade nobody to believe what I believe in. I don't try to, everybody believes what they want to believe. Some people are free Diddy. Some people are like, lock them up. Lock them up. Hey, Lacey, welcome. Bruce says, let's get him out of here. We ain't got time. Drake Stats Mustache says, Tyler want to see Jamil in the backyard. I know, right? My baby came over there and tossed him across the fence, right? He come in here talking crazy, right? I can't stand with it. It must be night wherever he is, and maybe he's lonely. Maybe he's in the wrong chat. Let me find Diddy's sex worker, and let me get her OnlyFans name and address or whatever over there, OnlyFans, so maybe he can go over there, right? We ain't playing that over here. He better go sit down somewhere. Sizzle says, if you are not part of the solution, you're part of the problem. Edgewood Cleaver, Black Panther Party leader. Yes, indeed. Kids laughing. Matthew, he's like, oh my, hey, Matthew, how are you? Yeah, so I don't know, y'all. I don't know what to think. They said, tomorrow, I don't know. Do y'all think do y'all think the defense is gonna bring a powerful closing arguments? I don't know. Let's see what Google says, y'all. Let's see what good old Google says. Matthew says, good, and you? I'm doing great, Matthew. Thank you for that. Mohit says, I am in India and it's 4 a.m. here. Oh wow, you was an early bird. You is up early over there in them Indian streets. You is up early. Let's see how the prosecution team did. Let's see. Let's see. Diddy trial, prosecution. Let's see. Closing arguments. Let's see what they say. Let's see what they say. Let's see what the good people say. Okay, let's do some reading, right? Let's see if we can do some good reading out here. Hey, Anonymous, how are you? Anonymous says, hey, Mama at the lounge. Hey, Anonymous, welcome in. Welcome. Let's see what's going on today, right? So let's read. We having church. We having Diddy church, right? So it says, government says Combs ran a criminal enterprise under climate of fear as prosecution wraps up closing arguments. Oh my God. Hella says, God bless you. Thank you. Oh my God, y'all. Let's see what they had to say. Let's see what the good people had to say. Let's see. Let's see. Let's go ahead and dive on up in there. Let's see. So it says, let's see. It says court adjourned for the day. Wait, hold on. Hold on. I might be reading backwards. Hold on. Let's go because court didn't start till later. Anonymous says, been busy. Tractor hydraulic issues and equipment issues. Hay is whooping my pockets. And oh, Lord Jesus. Oh, wow. Oh, that means you got a big old yard like I got. Look, I have a yard, man. I can't be cutting. You have what kind of tractor? A grass cutting tractor or the one that be cutting the fields or what? What kind of tractor, Anonymous? Matthew says, do you have a son? Yep. 88 Cha-Cha says, hi from the UK. Love your accent. Thank you. What kind of grass? What kind of grass what kind of tractor do you have, Anonymous? You got a tractor that cuts grass or a tractor that like does like some kind of work or something like that? Let's see. Uh, why you ask that, Matthew? Why you ask that question? Why you ask that question, Matthew? Mr. Matthew Cooper. Ken says combine harvester. Faraz, hey, how are you? Let's see. I'm trying to go to the beginning of the top of the morning. Let me see. Oh man, this situation right here with Diddy Doo Wop Bop. Okay, there's a lot. There's a lot of closing arguments, y'all. I don't even know if I want to do all that reading tonight. That may be too much. That might be too much reading. Faraz says, say, live long Iran. Okay, say live long Iran. Hey, prayers for the people over there, for what's going on in the world. It's crazy, y'all. It is crazy. I'm like, I don't even know if I want to talk about, I don't even know what I want. I was wanting to talk about Diddy, but I'm like in a silly mode. I'm like, I don't even want to talk about Diddy, y'all. I do not like I don't want to talk about him. He like working my everlasting nerves right now. The whole situation, right? Tasha says, I love your energy. Thank you, Tasha, and welcome to the lounge. Anonymous says, live long everywhere. Yes, exactly, Anonymous, right? This, you know, my little saying is love, always lead with love, peace, and tranquility, right? No matter where you go, no matter what your race is, your ethnicity, your religious culture, whatever, right? Just live life and be good to people, and people can be good to you. I mean, people don't be good to you all the time, but you keep it, keep it 100. God's gonna bless you, right? Arbion says we don't support the Islamic government, but Trump, yes. Oh Lord, RBA, you's the best. Silbert says, "Good morning, beautiful lady. What is Diddy's chance of getting off? I don't know. Silber, I don't know. I'm trying to figure out. I don't know. I mean, tell me, y'all. What do y'all think? Do y'all think Diddy is gonna get off, or do y'all think he's going to the big house? I don't know. Ken says Diddy is hard work, loads of twists and turns. Yes, Ken, that's what I'm saying. I thought I wanted to talk about Diddy, and as soon as I went live, I'm like, I don't even want to be getting too much deep into it because it's so crazy, right? I'm still waiting for these Justin Bieber tapes. I'm still waiting for the kids up here. I'm still waiting for this A-list celebrity with Diddy on these tapes. I'm waiting for Adriana to take the stand. I'm waiting for Misha to take the stand. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to figure out what's going on. Like, we were kind of bamboozled a little bit, I think. I don't know. Anonymous says, off to eat dinner with my wife. See you in a while if you're still on. Okay, Anonymous, y'all enjoy y'all's dinner. Eat well. Have a great time. Anonymous says, hit the like button, subscribe and share. Support the content, chat. Thank you, Anonymous. Thank you. But, y'all, I don't know. I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say. I don't know what to think. But there are people getting on my nerves. Like, I'm like, this is crazy. I'm just still waiting for everything. Everything that I thought. And I'm like, it didn't even happen. Hey, Queen Shay, how are you? Queen Shay says, y'all, let's like her awesome content. Thank you, Queen Shay. Thank you. Yeah, so I don't know. I mean, y'all tell me what y'all think. I mean, put some comments in the comment box. I mean, y'all tell me what, you know what I'm saying? Tell me what y'all think, because I don't know what to say. I don't know what to think. I mean, I am totally, when I say I'm lost in the sauce, I'm really, really lost, because this case has taken so many turns. And then last night, they said that that Diddy already came to like some type of agreement. But the other day when he was in court, they said that he stood up and he was telling the judge, oh, you judge, you're doing such a good job. Was that just to try to, like, kiss up to the judge? Like, to kiss his badonkadonk? I don't know. I think so, because if he is doing that and he thinks that he's about to get off, I'm telling you, I don't even know how it's gonna end, to tell y'all the truth. I don't know. Larissa says, lost in the sauce. Me too. Hey, Dr. Cherise. Dr. Cherise says, I'm burnt out on Diddy. Oh my God, I'm ready for a verdict. Me too. I'm like, I don't even want to watch and listen. I mean, even today, I may be listening to like two different content creators, Nick at Night and of course Queen. And I'm like, other than that, I'm like, I don't even know. I'm burnt out. I want to listen to court TV, or I mean, not court TV. I want to listen to the regularly scheduled programs that I watch on YouTube. Like, right? Larita says you're beautiful, by the way. Thank you, Dr. Sharice. Hey, Lounge. Hey, Dr. Sharice. Hey, Laura Lee. How are you? Yeah, it's like, let me get back to my regular scheduled programs. I was supposed to be watching The Real World. I was supposed to be watching other stuff, and I didn't even do that. But I'm like, I'm tired of this Diddy stuff and all these shenanigans. It's like, it's been a lot, y'all. It's been a lot. I'm like, I don't even know. I'm ready to go to the next court case, right? Because I want to talk about but I need to do a little bit more research. But I want to talk about what's his name, Kohlberg. Remember Kohlberg? He killed those four students in that house. He went over there at nighttime and, like, allegedly, from what they're saying, like, stabbed them up and killed them or whatever. So I don't know, yo. I don't know. Oh, thank you, Lourdes. Thank you for a new sub. Thank you. Welcome to the lounge. Ken says maybe the judges went to the freak off parties. Maybe they did, because I'm like, this is just too suspicious, y'all, right? And then we found out that Diddy and Trump were like, kind of like, they was like BFFs. And I don't know who's winning that race. Is it Diddy winning the race with Trump, or is it his love hate relationship, 50 Cent? Because 50 Cent is friends, and I didn't know, with Trump too. So I don't know. Queen Shay says oh wait, Sandra says, what about the kids? They were real. Sandra, I don't know. We still trying to find the children. I was trying to look at, I mean, high and low. I mean, looking under my furniture out here on the porch. I'm still looking for the children too. I don't know what's going on with them. I'm trying to find the children too. I don't know. Queen Shay says Diddy's case is interesting series. Yes, I'm telling you, it is crazy, right? My baby Jamel says Ryan. He says he did it. Oh yeah, Ryan Colbert. Yeah, thank you, baby, because that's what me and Jamil, we want to do Ryan Colbert next. Because Jamil, he knows all the tea, because he's been keeping up with it for the last couple of years more than I have. So I have to kind of get more spun up on it. But I want to do the there's another court case coming up with Daryl Brooks. And y'all, if y'all don't know Daryl Brooks, let me show y'all a little bit of Daryl Brooks. When I say Daryl Brooks was a character, if y'all don't remember, Daryl Brooks, he was the one in Waukesha, Wisconsin, and he got upset with his girlfriend. He took his mammy's car, jumped in her car, was arguing with his baby mama, and then he went in the crowd. They had a Christmas parade, and he went in with his mama's car and crashed out and went and ran over all these people in the Christmas parade. It was so sad. There's kids that lost their lives. There's women, men. I want to say like 8 to 10 people that passed away. A lot of people got hurt and injured. It was sad. But anyway, he went to court for those charges, and he got like life after life after life for all the people that he killed. But then he has to go back to court because his baby mama, him and his baby mama got into it, and he ran her over or hit her with the car or some kind of domestic situation. So he has to go back to court. But what I tell y'all, that Joker is disrespectful. When I say he was in court acting a whole donkey, he was in there acting a donkey. The judge, he was standing. Everybody stands up for the judge, And then now she's like, okay, y'all be seated. He's still standing up, and she's like, you can have a seat. He like be telling her no. Like, who you talking to? Y'all, I'm going to show you a quick clip of him, because when I say that Joker is beyond disrespectful, I'm like, his mama ain't teach him no home training. His mama ain't teach him no home training, and she's scared of him just like Diddy's mom scared of her, scared of him. But that's the one I want to watch. That's the one I want to either watch and keep you guys spun up. But if look at my rabbits. I got some little rabbits that always like to run through my backyard. That's so cute. Let me see. Hold on. Let me see. Oh, they ran away. They ran off. They like to come to the backyard. I need to get my grass cut. My yard man supposed to come tomorrow and cut my grass. But let's see if we can find Daryl Brooks. He is. When I say y'all, this Joker is disrespectful to no avail. I'm like, this Joker, he is a mess. I'm telling you, he let me see. I wanted to send that judge a card, some flowers, maybe like, baby, go get a massage, go get your feet done, maybe a spa day, because I'm telling you, that joker was a headache every single day. I'm telling you, Dr. Sharice says he don't care. No, at all, Dr. Sharice. That joker, I'm telling you, when I say it was like a movie, I was like, is this real court or is this a movie? And y'all know how crazy and narcissistic that Diddy is. Can y'all imagine the way that Diddy was acting, like behind closed doors? I mean, that's how Daryl Brooks was acting in the courtroom with the judge. And I was like, I know the judge, I know she is, I mean, she was upset. He was acting crazy. Let me see if this is one, let me see if this is one, hold on, let me turn off my Bluetooth. Because that Daryl Brooks, he is so disrespectful. Oh, my God, y'all. I was like, oh, my God. Like, where is his mama at, right? Where is his mama at? Oh, the rabbits are coming back to play. They want to play. They want to come over here. Oh, look at them. They want to come and play. Let me see if I can show y'all. Hold on. Oh, hold on, y'all. Ugh. Let me see if I can show you guys. They want. Okay, I'm back, y'all. I'm back. I am back. They were like pulling out people from my live, so I had to come and come back in. But yeah, Daryl Brooks, he is a mess, and yeah, it's a lot going on. But Diddy trial, I mean, I don't know. I mean, I really don't know. Like I said, what to think about it. But there's so many other trials, and then you guys, I think, hold on, because I think that you know that what is his name? What's the name of the one baby? The one hold on, let me see. Hold on, because there's one. That was the football player. Let me see. There's a boy. Okay, I think they're pushing more people. There's yeah, Austin Metcalf. So they were saying that I think they arrested, I think that I want to say they, hold on, Carmelo Anthony. I think they said they arrested Carmelo Anthony, but I'm not sure. Silva says your live is off in UK now. Question, what do you think about R. Kelly being released? R. Kelly's, I don't think R. Kelly's been released though. I don't think so. I don't think he's been released. I know they said that he was trying to like apply to be to get a what is it called when they be letting people out? I forget. But no, I don't think I don't think R. Kelly's released. No, he's still in the he's still in the clink clinks. But Raymond says, hi miss, how are you doing today? Hope you're doing great, and everything in your everyone in your family to blessings or to okay, from Iraq. Thank you. Dr. Sharice says, really? Yeah, I think, let me see, Dr. Sharice, because I think that Carmelo Anthony is his name. Remember Carmelo Anthony got into it with one of the football players. It was some twins, and they got into it, and he let me see. They got into it, right? And they said, from what I heard yesterday, and I'm not sure, that's why I'm looking it up. They said that he was, let me see. They said that he was, I don't remember that. So I know, right, Dr. Sharice, so much going on. So, okay, here it is right here, y'all. See, do you guys remember this right here? Hold on. Do y'all remember this story right here? Remember, let me see if I can show you a better picture. But anyway, so let me read this story, because Carmelo Anthony, they are saying that from yesterday, let me see the date on here, because I don't want to give no wrong information. Yes, one day ago, you guys. If you guys don't know about Carmelo Anthony, it's a sad story because these were two boys. They were fighting. Carmelo Anthony got into it with well, they both got into it with each other. Metcalf and Mac. Hi, how are you? Tiffany. Hi, welcome. So there were two teenage boys. They got into it. One of them passed away. And now they're saying, as of yesterday, Carmelo Anthony indicted for murder in stabbing death of Austin Metcalf at Frisco ISD track meet. It says Carmelo Anthony, the now 18-year-old, accused of fatally stabbing another teen during an altercation at a Frisco ISD track meet in early April, was indicted for murder by a Collin County grand jury on Tuesday. It says Anthony, who was 17 at the time of the incident, was arrested on April 2nd. Oh my goodness. On April 2nd in connection with the stabbing death of 17-year-old Austin Metcalf during a track meet at Kukendall Stadium. I don't know if I said that right. Hey, saved by the great power of you. So it says the teen, who is facing a first-degree murder charge, has been on house arrest since being released on a reduced bond on April 14th. If convicted, Anthony could face a possible sentence of 5 to 99 years or life in prison. Hey, loving myself, how are you? Hey, Dina, how are you? Welcome, y'all. Welcome. We outside, y'all. We outside. We're talking about Carmelo Anthony. Do you remember Carmelo Anthony, loving myself? Remember Carmelo Anthony and Austin Metcalf? Remember they got in an altercation? Ken says, that's all I got to say about her. Wait, what you said, kid? Hold up, Swola. Hold on. Ken said, tell Talisa, great person, but don't acknowledge any of her fans unless they pay her too. Wait, hold on, I'm lost. Hold on, I'm lost. Hold on, kid, I am lost. I am lost, kid. You got to fill me in. Hey, sister, how are you? Sister 1973, hey, how are you? So it says the teen, who is facing first-degree murder charge, has been on house arrest since being released on a reduced bond on April 14th. It says if convicted, Anthony could face the 5 to 99 years in prison. He was 17 years old when this situation happened. It says Collin County District Attorney Greg Willis announced that his team worked to present evidence to the grand jury for weeks. Wow. It says we know this case has struck a deep nerve. Y'all remember when this case first happened? I mean, people were in an uproar. It was like a divided house. People were saying this, people were saying that, and it was kind of going crazy. I don't know if you guys remember that, but it was going crazy. Sister says I'm good. What's the what it do? Hello all. We talk about Anthony, Austin Metcalf, and remember Carmelo Anthony? They were in like Dallas, I think it is, and they were at a track meet. They got into an altercation, and then Austin Metcalf passed away, and now they're saying that Carmelo Anthony has been indicted. So let's continue to read. It says, okay, what we know, this case has struck a deep nerve, which it has, here in Collin County and beyond. That's understandable. When something like this happens at a school event, it shakes people to the core, Willis said in his statement. It says, but the justice system works best when it moves in steadiness and with principle. That's what we're committed to. And that's exactly what this case deserves. It says Willis acknowledged Austin Metcalf's family following the formal indictment, asking the community to keep them in your thoughts and, if you're willing, in your prayers as well. It says, I am pleased that we are moving forward. With the first-degree murder indictment. It now goes into the court system. I fully believe that justice will be served for Austin Metcalf. I look forward to the forthcoming trial, but it will never bring my son back, said Austin Metcalf's father, Jeff Metcalf. It says Anthony's attorney, Mike Howard, released a video statement after the indictment. saying in part, Carmelo and his family are confident in the justice system and people of Collin County to be fair and impartial. It says, of course, Carmelo looks forward to his day in court. But y'all, this when that happened, you guys, I was like, oh my God, that might be a court case that I may go to as well. I may go to that court case. I'm see if me and my baby can go get that footage and get that tea, because that's going to be a huge court case too. That is going to be a massive, massive, massive court case. So if we can go, we gonna go and get that. We gonna go get that footage, right? Dr. Cherie says yes, please, yes. We gonna get all that tea, because that's going to be another, like, a very big, because it's already made it like a high profile case already. So hey Antonio, how are you? Sister says please do, because we need to know. Yeah, I want to know everything, because see, people were saying, right, people were saying that with that situation, they were saying that Carmelo had his cleats. They said Carmelo had like an ice pick. You was hearing all kind of stories, right? But what really happened? I want to know. I don't know. Did you guys hear anything? Like what he had, what happened? I mean, what was going on? I was just hearing a lot of different I was just hearing like a lot of different situations and stories as far as what it was and what was going on. So I don't even know. Let me hold on, let me wipe this off, because it's like this, my phone is like kind of dusty, so I don't know. Wait, hold on, let's see. Hey Wendell, how are you? Loving Myself says, where is it going to be held at? It's in Dallas, Texas. Dr. Cherie says, y'all have the best coverage, and Jamil is hilarious with his reporting. Dr. Cherie, Jamil, he's a he be cutting up. He be cutting up. Oh, y'all gotta go check him out on TikTok, because I'm telling you, TikTok is loving Jamil. He is over there busting it wide open. Y'all go over there and subscribe to me and Jamil's channel. Jamil is over there cutting it up with King Combs, Diddy's boy, his oldest boy, with Kim Porter, yeah, the one with he calls a Tootsie Roll neck. Go check it out, y'all. Go subscribe, because I'm telling you, those people over there on TikTok is loving Jamil. So he's over there every day cutting up, over there doing some shorts, but he is hilarious. But yeah, Dr. Cherie says we heard his side and then their side, but the truth is actually the right side. Yeah, I always say this. It's always three sides to a story. You can't tell me there's two sides to the story. It's always three sides to a story. It's one person's side, the other person's side, and then the truth, right? It's always like that, right? Always like that. So we have to, be mindful and think about what happened, and on this side, what happened on that side. Just like with Diddy's situation, I was like, oh, Diddy's guilty, this, that, and third. A lot of us was feeling that way. But for me, I can't speak for everybody else, but when I started hearing and seeing that, all these people was like either in love with him, they liked him, they was attracted to him, they were working for him, they was in his circle, they were doing this, and then most of them, it's like Mia was, I believe from what I felt and gathered, she was sleeping with him too behind Cassie's back. So it was like they were all like wanting to be with him. They were all messing with him. They all wanted some type of relationship with him and wanted money. And some of them wanted wedding rings, wanted to be married to him, wanted to be with him, wanted to be walked down the aisle in their little white princess dress. So, and that kind of, for me personally, that kind of like started turning the table for me. But like I said, this situation with Diddy, I'm not saying, because we know Diddy is not no angel. We know Diddy is a whole demonic entity, and yeah, he deserves to go to, to jail, do some time, because what he did to, like, beating Cassie and stuff, even beating Jane Ho Ho Merry Christmas, even though she was a ho ho ho, doesn't constitute him putting hands on nobody, right? But at the same time, a lot of them women, they was with the smoke. They were with the smoke, right? That was Jane Ho 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 Merry Christmas. She was with the smoke. She was almost 30-something, almost a 40-year-old woman. So you can't tell me at 40-something years old. It's different from Cassie, a little bit different. And I say that because Diddy got Cassie when she was young, so he was grooming her. when J Lo, I mean Juicy J, ho ho ho, Merry Christmas. She was already with the smoke. She already knew how to move around, how to do this, how to do that. When he kind of was pulling Cassie, stringing her along, and get her to do whatever he wanted her to do, right? I mean Cassie too. I mean Juicy J, her too, but he had more of a chance with Cassie because she was so young. You know, when the younger you are, the more naive people are, right? They're young, they ain't experienced nothing, they ain't been here, they ain't did this, they ain't did that. You're introducing them to new things, so it's easy to get them to jump on any bandwagon. So I'm not saying Cassie, was and she is a victim up to a certain extent, because I believe, at one point or another too, because she did leave him at one time. So I'm just saying, a lot of this situation, I wish they would have charged him, I'm just saying, with the proper, like, charges, because people are like, Rico, they thinking like he's a whole what is them people called, the what is it called, those the people that, like, organized crime, like the real, like, gangster, we going to go do this, we going to go kill this per we, like that type of situation. Like, so, if he was charged with the appropriate thing, I think, and it probably, people would probably, I guess, receive it better now, knowing what we know, right? So I don't know. Sister said J-Lo faking hearing loss. Oh Lord Jesus. She's not faking the hearing loss, is she? Oh my God. Yes, Pro Bay says mob, yes, mob figure Ken, yes, cartel, yes, like those type of people. So to me, let me scoot my chair up a little bit. So to me, I feel like they were trying to make it like Diddy was like a mobster or something like that, even though we knew his tactic was a little bit different, but at the same time, it was like, it kind of corresponded with, like, of course, demonic activity, right? Doing criminal activity, doing stuff that he shouldn't have been doing, right? Like I said, I think sister says get her some fresh batteries. Oh Lord, sister, you is a mess, right? You is a mess. Well, let me say, like, if Diddy could get him a boyfriend and he can make a contract with a sperm bank, I'm just saying, I know this sounds disgusting, but I'm telling you, this is what Diddy likes. I'm not saying I'm not putting this on Diddy. This is what we know and what we found out he likes. He likes the men's happy ending, right? That's what he likes. Y'all know those baby bottles. Y'all know how they have like all the high-tech baby stuff. You know how they have the bottle warmers and stuff. Maybe they need to go ahead and start get the contract with the sperm bank, and when that comes out, it's warm. Maybe they need to just get the contract with the sperm bank. He can get all the liquid, man bodily fluids, all the one, I mean, a whole warehouse full, refrigerator full, freezer, whatever, however they store it. And then maybe they can get one of those bottle warmers, and then they can get just, how the scientists, they have those glass, like the beakers and stuff, they can just put them in there. So every time he has a freak off, he can just put in his little bottle warmer, he can warm it up, and then he can have the happy ending. He can have a freak off mermaid, a freak off dragon, he can watch them clap each other's cheeks, and he can choke his chicken, and then he can do everything else. He got the warm beaker with the with the happy ending in it from somebody else, and then the happy ending with the person with the freak off dragon, and he wouldn't be in trouble because everybody will go their separate way. The freak off mermaid, she'll go home. The freak off dragon, he'll go home, and then he'll have his little beaker with the with the happy ending from the from the sperm bank, and he could do whatever he want to do because he likes to play in that. It's like, kids like to play with Play-Doh and stuff. That's what he likes to do. So if he would have took that route, he probably wouldn't be in much trouble. I'm just saying, right? Yeah, he should have made that his freak off package. And if he would have made that his freak off package, he didn't have to lie to nobody. He didn't have to say, oh, looking at the beaker, oh baby, I love you. Oh, I love you. Oh, I can't wait to get this happy end. Hurry up and clap her cheeks. Come on, you can go, because that's what he was doing to Juicy J, right? He was telling Juicy J, just come on, just come on. You can just come on, you can go, you can. He was like pumping her up. So I'm like, maybe if he just, eliminate all of those situations from his equation, get a whole new team, that you don't hold no allegiance, because we know Diddy don't want to hold no allegiance to nobody, but you ain't got to lie. You ain't got to lie to the beaker. You ain't got to lie to the freak off mermaid. You ain't got to lie to the freak off dragon. You just want to see what you want to see and get what you want to get. At the end of the day, that's what Diddy wanted. All he wanted was a happy ending from the man. He just go get a contract and get all the man juices that he want, warehouses full of it, freezers, refrigerators, whatever, and he'll be okay. But he got in trouble because he's luring people in, making them pop. Some of those people that are in the industry, I'm not mad. I'm not hating on nobody, but that's what they do. They like to pop them pills. They like to snip the white powder, the pink powder. They like to take the blue pills and the purple pills and the Obama pills. They like to do all that, right? So if he would just eliminate who he selects as to try to keep them close, he don't got to keep nobody close, because he don't like to keep people close anyway, right? He keeps everybody at an arm's distance anyway. So if he did all of that, he probably wouldn't be in trouble. Like, you don't have to make no promises to nobody. You ain't got to tell, oh, I love you. Oh, I love you. Oh, I love. He could tell that to the sperm, the beaker with the sperm in it, right? He could tell the, oh, I love you. Because that's what he do. He likes to play in that stuff like a child. That's his thing. That's his fetish. I mean, he's a freak, and everybody knows he's a freak, and that's what he likes. I'm just trying to help him out. That's all I'm saying. I am just trying to help Diddy do wop bop bop. I'm just trying to help him out, because if he gets out, I'm telling you, that's the setup that he needs. Like Jamil said, he need to go ahead and get him a boyfriend. He needs to go ahead and get him a freak off mermaid, another freak off dragon, and then sit back with his Pooh Shiesty mask on and be over there choking his chicken, watching, talk about, yeah, go to the left, to the right, to the left, to the left. Hold on, stop right there. Hold on, wait a minute. Oh, okay, come on, freak off mermaid, come on, just you, come on, you can do it. Just give him a couple more. He wouldn't have to worry about none of that. He don't have to worry about lying to people, calling them up, texting them, talking about, you gonna let me come over, answer the door, you gonna answer the phone. He don't got to worry about all of that. Hey, John, how are you? He ain't got to worry about none of that. I'm just saying, right? Just, yes, sister says, come out wherever you is. Yes. Then 50 Cent say he not even just out of the closet, he all in the hallway, but it's like he acted like nobody sees him in the hallway. You know what I mean? Like, we know you in the closet already, and then you slowly move to the hallway, and everybody see you in the hallway, but you acting with your Pooh Shiesty mask. You acting like nobody don't know you or don't see you up under that Pooh Shiesty mask. Be like, oh, that's Diddy right there. He looking like he don't want nobody to know he's all in the hallway. But it's okay, Diddy. Everybody is whoever likes him, because I don't. Whoever likes him, they're gonna like him regardless. If he likes men, if he likes men or women. He better not like the children, because that would be a big problem. But if he likes another man, Diddy, it's okay. It's okay, It's okay. Or maybe you can get with Ellen DeGeneres. I mean, she do look like a man. I mean, I don't know, but I'm just saying, he, like my baby said, just get you a boyfriend, Diddy, and everybody, you'll be okay. You'll be okay. Because evidently, you don't want to be with no woman. You like to see a man pound out your girlfriend. Right? It's crazy. Diddy, sister says he's coming out the sister, not out the pantry, right? Not out the pantry. Look, with the Cheetos and the Ritz crackers and stuff like that, trying to hide himself. Look, the Ritz crackers, they be like in a small little container like this, and we see him coming out the pantry, and he going like this, trying to hide his face with the Ritz cracker. How they have the whole pack. He trying to hide his face, act like we don't see him. Diddy, we see you. We can see you behind them Ritz crackers. We can see you. Ain't got to hide your face, baby. You ain't got to hide your face. It's okay. We going to like you still. We know that you like to, steal people money and stuff like that. That's if you get out, Diddy, I think that's the first thing you should do. You should go and pay them people back that you stole all their money. All of them Mace, who was it? Making of the Band, Danny Decade. I mean, all of them, right? All of them, right? Sister says off the shelf. Yes. I know, right? Chrissy says, I heard his nickname was Dragon because he has Dragon Ball. Wait, because he was dragging someone's balls across his chin. Oh Lord, oh Lord, I call him a freak off mermaid. He's a freak off mermaid. Alexander says, free Diddy. Okay, that's how you feel. Paris says, Craig Mack, yes. Yes, Craig Mack, absolutely. What happened to Craig Mack? Diddy, we trying to get them questions. Now that's some real charges now. See, that's what I'm saying. If he did it, allegedly, we trying to figure out what happened to all the bodies, right? Drake says, mustache says he loves man milk, mayonnaise, and a miracle. Look, he likes all of that, right? Drake's dad's mustache, he loves all of that, right? Don't let him come over and you got some in the refrigerator, because, baby, it's going to be gone, right? you going to be going trying to make you a sandwich or something, or make something with some, that ingredients, and it's going to be gone. It's going to be out of there, because he will wipe you out. You be like, God, I thought I had like 4 jars of mayonnaise. Hold on, wait a minute. Did Diddy come over here? Golly. And then you see the 4, mayonnaise jars in the trash. I'm telling you, it is crazy. He just needs to chill out. He just needs to go and be him. Like, people will respect you more for being who you are, right? People will respect you for being who you are. Nobody's mad. Nobody's gonna shame you. Y'all know a lot of people gonna probably talk about him, but they already been talking about him. So it's like, what's new? Like, what's new, Diddy? It's okay, it's okay. Alexander says Cassie liked it too. Well, let me say, she liked it, I believe, to a certain extent. She did. I believe she did. Because some of those text messages, oh, I want to do this, and these girls were hitting him up first. That's what was tripping me out. That's why I'm like, oh my God. Hey, Tammy, welcome. Hey, Purple Flower, welcome. Alexander says she was begging for the freak off. She was. Her and Juicy J. J ho ho ho, Merry Christmas. And that's why I said, for me, that's where everything started to turn. When I was in that courtroom, when I was physically in the courtroom listening, like I said, for one, this trial is epic, right? Me going down there is like really epic. Hey, my baby. Welcome.
Hi.
Welcome to the freak off, Diddy Jr. Remember, what's his name, babe? The one that said his baby mama said.
Neil's baby mom?
Yeah, Neil's baby mom talking about, welcome to the freak off, Diddy Jr. Tell him about the freak off, Diddy Jr. What you looking for, man?
Yeah, well, Neil was the Diddy Jr. I think now there's a couple Diddy Juniors. Ray J's Diddy Jr.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, Tyler Perry's Diddy Jr.
Yeah, I think so too. Who calling me? Hold on, y'all. Why these people always calling me scam people? Get somebody else to do it.
I'm about to start using your Cash App.
You about to start using my Cash App?
I'm dead serious.
Oh, your Cash App is shut down, huh?
Yeah, it's been shut down for almost since Costa Rica.
But they've been closing a lot of people's Cash Apps. I see a lot of YouTubers saying that they close a Cash App. I don't know what's going on.
Yeah, but listen, to be honest, it feels good. Like, I'm sorry, like, all the borrowers and people that, I don't mind letting
all the loan applications that come through there, huh?
Yeah, and I don't mind that, but it's like the abuse.
Yeah.
Like, people just constantly doing it just to do it. Like, so it feels good. Nobody's been asking me for no money, and every time they've been, I've been giving them the screenshot. Like, look, it's broke. Can't do it no more.
Bank of Jamil is closed, right?
Yeah.
The Bank of Jamil is closed. They be closing people Cash Apps down. I'm glad they ain't closed mine, but I don't really use Cash App like that. Like, to pay the yard guy. Yeah, to pay the yard guy to cut the grass and stuff like that, like for services or something, but not for people be using Cash App like it's a whole a bank. I'm like, so what happened? People don't got bank accounts? Like, what is going on?
Mine was connected to my bank.
Mine was too, but I'm saying people act like when they call you, can you Cash App me $5? Like, $5? Like, but what about just doing a bank transfer or something like that? But I don't know how. I don't know. Dr. Cherie says Zelle for me. I don't mess with Cash App. Yeah, I have both of them, but I don't use them like very often. Like when I get Cash Apps from here on YouTube, maybe a couple of dollars or something, but my yard man, And that's about it, I think, right, babe?
Yeah, but I'm not gonna lie. I've been using Cash App for years, and I love Cash App. But the only thing I don't like about it is the fact that the only thing I'm loving now is that
Mm-hmm.
nobody is running my pockets.
Mm.
But
Well,
I
that's good.
love to be able to just sit in a chair and just send off money.
Mm.
Now you do the bank transfer stuff.
Yeah, I do.
Like
I do
I
the bank
never
transfer,
did that. Like
but
I
I don't have
just
nobody asking
start doing that, and I still don't even
sending.
feel comfortable. I don't even feel comfortable doing bank transfer because I don't want to transfer you the wrong amount. I gotta sit and learn that. Now, that's something different. That's your thing. You gotta sit and teach me that one. Because Cash App was cool. Look, I know how much I'm sending you. I ain't gonna accidentally, you know.
Yeah, Apple Pay is good too. I use Apple Pay. I only use Apple Pay like maybe 2 or 3 times. That's it.
I'm
But
scared of that bank transfer thing. Oh, I accidentally put 5 grand in your account. Oh hell no! I'm calling the feds. I'm calling the
oh
look.
Lord,
I meant to send you five. I meant to send somebody five
five
dollars, and
dollars
I
and you send them
transferred
5,000.
5 dollars.
I know, right?
Absolutely not.
I know.
No, I'm scared.
That's why I don't use it though. But nobody called me, so I don't. Yeah, I just
Well,
don't
maybe you
even.
might be able to teach me though. So you know,
Yeah, of course, man.
you the one telling me about it. You just recently did a transaction.
Look, sister says my Cash App profile says I ain't got it.
I ain't
Well,
had
they
it.
say, look, the way my bank account is set up, it says, we can't do it. Look, try on another day, or maybe even try on another year, right? But yeah, I don't know. They are closing people's cash apps down. I don't know why. Ken says just jokes. I know, right? Laura Lee is laughing. Sister says skip over me. Yeah, I know, right? Either skip over me or put something in there, right? Look, send me some money, right? Look, the way my bank account is set up, it says 0.26 in there, right? I need some money. Like you asking me, I really need the money. But yeah, they're closing people's cash apps down.
Listen,
So I don't
you're not
know.
even telling the truth right now, but yeah,
I know. I
maybe
know.
the day before yesterday. Yeah, you all right there.
I know, right? But yeah, I don't know. It's crazy. Dr. Sheree says multiple streams. Yes, that's what it's all about. That's why I tell everybody it's like multiple streams of income. Like multiple streams of income. Like, I always preach, do something, something. 'Cause, one job is just not gonna suffice it these days,
Yeah,
right?
tell them that we're gonna be reporting live from SeaWorld on Saturday. You ain't even telling them the scoop.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah, me. You forgetting the good stuff.
So Saturday, y'all, me and my baby got a date. We got a date. We got a date. We got a date. We're going to Sea World on Saturday. So we're gonna be reporting live from Shamu's headquarters, right? We're gonna be watching the Shamu show and we're gonna be live. We're gonna be live. We're gonna be live. I ain't been to Sea World in a long time, and my baby, he ain't been since
Fifth grade.
fifth grade, a month of Sunday. So we is going to SeaWorld on Saturday. So we gonna be reporting live from Shamu's headquarters, right?
Yes, and you the one taking me on the date.
Two
You say we, because
Fly says y'all dating other people. Absolutely not. We date each other. We
exactly.
married. We still date. Just cause you married, cause you together, don't mean your life stops. Absolutely not. You gotta continue to date each other for the rest of your life,
That's
right?
right.
We always go on date nights. Ken says date nights. That's cool. Yes,
That's
we
the way to
always go
do it.
on date nights, date lunches. We go get our feet done. You have to, right? Tammy says sounds like fun. Enjoy. Thank you, Tammy. Dr. Shree says you must. Yes. Laura Lee says y'all too effing cute. Thank you, Laura Lee. Thank you. Loving Myself says you gotta spice it up. Yes. Dr. Cherie says fun. Yeah, we be having fun. We be finding stuff to do, right? We went on the midnight train to Georgia. We did went where else we went?
And also tell them SeaWorld Saturday, Philly 4th of July weekend.
Oh yes. Oh yeah. So we got a couple
Yeah,
of things in
I'll
the
pass
in
off
the
what we
in the
did.
vacation hat that's going on. So we're going to Philly too on next weekend for the 4th of July. So we'll be reporting live from Philly then next week. So
Hmm.
we'll be reporting live from Philly next week, and this weekend we're reporting live from Shamu's headquarters.
Right, but if you go everywhere else, New Orleans, Maryland,
Yeah, we be all over the
Virginia,
place.
Vegas. I mean,
We
everywhere.
like to go. We always on the go. We love to go. John says that's how it should be. Yeah, that's how it should be, right? Exactly. It's like you just enjoy life. Just go and have fun, right? Like nobody got time to be mad, fussing, upset. Like, oh, absolutely not. Yes, Miss Winter says absolutely continue to date. You have to. Dr. Shree says I love to travel. Me too. I'll be everywhere. Tough Woman says at the lounge, how are you? Hey, Tough Woman, I'm good. I am good. Yeah, we love to travel. We be gone. We just got back from Costa Rica for my birthday last month. Ken says cute and for real. Oh, thank you, Ken. Two Flat says y'all have a great relationship. I'll be glad when my wife goes. Two Fly, you was a mess. Tell her to get on social media. Tell her to get on TikTok. Tell her to get on YouTube and start putting in content and getting paid for what she do, right?
Did you
I
tell them
mean,
the rabbit said hi?
oh yeah, I showed him the rabbits. There's one over there.
No, I just showed
Oh,
him
yeah,
yesterday.
there's one right there. You see him
Yeah.
by the back fence? Yeah.
I'm sorry to cut you off. I didn't mean
Oh,
to.
hey, Teresa. Teresa says, hey, partner. Hey, Teresa, how are you? Loving Myself says, I want to see the rabbit. You want to see the rabbit? Hold on. Let me see. Let me push my chair back. Let me go. Let me show y'all the rabbit. The rabbits be in the yard all the time. Hold on.
Follow me.
Yeah, there's like, let me, y'all see him?
Is he over there?
Y'all see him? He's right. Hold on. Y'all see him?
Oh yeah.
He's right there. I don't know. It's like blurry. You see him in the grass?
Yeah, they got the camera on you.
See, the grass needs to be cut. But he's
Yes,
there.
we
He's
see
like,
us, girl.
yeah, he's like trying to hide. But there be a lot of them back here. They always like running under the fence.
Yeah, I don't know if that's the boy or the girl.
I don't know. But they always be running in the back. Sometimes it be like 3 or 4 of them. They be running around the backyard. They be
Yeah, I
like,
seen 6 of them out there having the freak off.
Jamil said he seen 6 of them having a freak off. Oh Lord, they was getting ready to pre-celebration to Diddy's release, having a freak off.
They was pouring egg yolk on each other.
He said they were pouring egg yolk on each other. You was a mess. He is a mess. He said they poured egg yolk on each other. Oh my goodness, Jamil is a mess, yo. He is a mess. Let me pull this closer, cause I'm like the sun is like starting to like the sun is starting to shine a little bit. Bunny humping. Laura says bunny humping. You was the best, Laura Lee. I know that's what they were doing. He said they was having a freak off. They were having a freak off when he came out here earlier. Oh my goodness. Yeah, freak off. But yeah, babe, I didn't think about this. I was telling about that trial. The what's his name? Carmelo Anthony. The one that the one that the boys were fighting.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
the
they
young boy.
yeah. There's something. I think they indicted him yesterday or something like that. But he's on house arrest. But that trial's gonna be a big trial too,
Oh yeah,
and we should
that's
go to
gonna
that
be a
one.
very controversial.
Yeah, that's gonna be some smoke in the city.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I think we're gonna go. You wanna go, man?
You know it.
Yeah, Jamil said you know it. So we gonna be there, y'all. We gonna be live reporting from that courthouse. I know it's gonna be a crash out. The news media and everybody's gonna be there. It's gonna be like probably like a Diddy trial
I
over
gotta
there.
go on TikTok. I gotta go do a TikTok video.
What you in a TikTok video about?
I did not know that Will Smith just dissed Chris Rock in a new freestyle.
Oh
Will
Lord.
Smith did this. Chris Rock in a freestyle. I
Oh.
don't know what's going on. You know he got the divorce coming. Now he's dissing Chris Rock. Big Willie got his
Jamil,
boxes on.
sister said, "Tell him don't cry." Hey Nancy, she said, "Tell you not to cry. Don't be crying."
Not this one. I ain't gonna cry. I'm not sure. Matter of fact, she giving me an idea. She I might cry in this.
Sister, he said he might cry. You giving him an idea. He gonna be up there crying. He gonna go up them stairs, be crying, slinging snot. He gonna be up them stairs crying, hollering, and slinging all kind of snot. This sun is coming out, y'all. I don't know. I might have to switch areas. because this sun is not. Nancy says, I enjoyed last night. Thank you, Nancy. We had a good time last night. I mean, we had a good time last night talking about the old times. I meant to tell you guys, last year when I started my YouTube, I told y'all I like to sit on the floor, right? But I have white floors. I don't know if you guys like noticed, but I have like white floors, epoxy. My floors in the first floor of the house is all epoxy, white epoxy. But I would just put a towel on the floor and I would sit there and I'd be on my YouTube and I was so scared. Oh, thank you, Teresa. Teresa said your hair is beautiful. Thank you, Teresa. Thank you. And I would sit there. Y'all can go check out some of my first videos last year. It's been like a year, almost a year. Yeah, a year I think this month. But I was sitting on the floor and I was just so like, kind of like intimidated a little bit. I was like a little nervous first starting YouTube out, and I'm like, yeah, and 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 I'm like, Lord, I done came a long way from that. But I love to sit on the floor, like we were talking about yesterday, how we had the floor model TVs growing up, and then your mama, we ain't had no remotes, but you had to go up to the TV and turn the knob and then turn it back, turn it to the right, turn it to the left about 4 times to make sure you get the good channel. You know what I'm saying? Then you got to go back and mess with the antenna and the wires and make sure that the reception is like a little clear, not like too fuzzy. I tell you, those were the good old days, y'all. Those were the good old days. I'm telling you, those were the good old days. But yeah, I had a good time last night. I'm like, man, we had a blast last night. It was fun. It was so fun. Like, kind of stepping away from all this Diddy crap, right? All this Diddy mess, right? It was crazy. I'm telling you, Diddy stuff is. I mean, Diddy doing too much, right? He is doing too much. But they did say today, you guys, this is like, I don't know if you guys heard, because everybody's reporting this, right? But they did say that the courthouse was packed. The courthouse, they said, was packed. They said they opened 2 overflow rooms and then the one actual courtroom that Diddy's in with the judge and stuff. The 2 overflow rooms, they're courtrooms on 2 different floors, and they have the screen, the TVs. So they had those. So I was like, oh my goodness. Loving Myself says, I use a butter knife. Oh Lord, not the butter knife. Teresa says, that's funny. Yeah, the old TVs. Those were the good old days. Facts. Yes, they were, Teresa, weren't they? And then we used to sit on the floor like little Indians. We used to sit Indian style, or with your legs straight, and you just watching the TV. And then when the commercial comes on, if one cartoon is on, you're trying to hurry up and like turn the knob. And then when we got like a little bit of an upgraded TV, that's when you have the buttons where you press the button, press it up like 2-3 times. You can go up like to Nickelodeon and then back down to like the Cartoon Network and stuff. I'm telling you, those were the good old days. Those were the good old days. Tammy says, when I started watching you, you look like you've been doing it for years. Oh wow, Tabby, thank you. I'm not gonna lie. I was camera shy, and it was just like I had to kind of put my mental state like it's just the phone. It's just because I record off my phone. I was like, I'm just talking to the phone, but I was so shy and scared and timid. But then after a while, I was like coming out of my little shell. But I had stage fright, of course. But now it's like, turn that camera on and stop that mess. Like, just turn the camera on. But yeah, it's good to have multiple streams of income. Turn the camera on and get your make make yourself famous. I don't want to be famous like that, but people start to know who you are. But not that I'm here for that, but it's about multiple streams of income, which makes yourself become like popular, known, or whatever. Tammy says, you're doing fine, girl. Thank you, Tammy. Thank you. Loving Myself says, yes, sister, 1973. Let me see. Sister says those floor models broke plenty of pinky toes. Oh, the good old days. I know, right? That's what y'all, we had a good live yesterday. We was on here for a minute too. I think like 2 hours and some change. I was like, this is nice just to kind of chit chat about back in the day, right? I'll tell we had a good time. John says, you are very good of what you do. Thank you, John. Thank you. Sometimes I be, I think my stage fright is gone, but that rabbit's standing up on his 2 little legs. I guess like he's rubbing his face. But yeah, I used to have like stage fright really bad, but now I'm like, okay, this turn on the camera. Sometimes I come here looking like who did it and what for. Last night I was in my robe and in my headscarf. I was like, I don't care. I just turn on the camera. People want to see natural, like authentic content too. Some people be like, oh, I got to do my makeup. We always want to look good, of course, certain places, whatever. But when you're at home just chilling, just turn on the camera. Just turn the camera on. Get over there, put some content in. I mean, if that's your thing. Not everybody likes, to do content. Nobody likes, some people don't like to be recorded, or but they like to watch, of course. But it's just whatever your thing. But I like, doing it for the freedom and for, multiple streams of income. So that's why I do it. And I like it. It's fun. We get to engage, like all of y'all, been like hanging with me. Y'all, the loungers been on point. You know what I'm saying? And it feels good to have people like supporting you, because when I first started, I mean, I had like one person watching, maybe zero people watching, maybe two people watching. And then one time, one of my videos, it went all the way up. All the way up. Hey, Bronze, how are you? It went all the way up to almost 600K. It was like a lot of people watching me, and I was like, oh my God, I don't know how to handle it. Oh no, I don't know how to handle it. And then even last August, for my son's birthday, we went to, I forget what hotel we were at, but we all went, and we was at a hotel. They had like a lot of pools, so we were outside, watching the fight. And then when I turned on my camera, it's like 7,000 people watching, and I was like, oh my God, this is crazy. But I think it was 7,000, at least. I think it was 7,000 people watching something. It was like a big number. But then I was like, man, I didn't know it was gonna come that fast. Like, because like me, I'm impatient about a lot. I don't know about y'all, but I be impatient sometimes with some things. I know some things take time. Of course, like YouTube is not something that happens overnight. You have to be constantly every day, like TikTok too. But once you start putting in the work, it's rewarding. It can be very rewarding. John Burke says, you always make us laugh. Oh, thank you, John. Yeah, like today I felt like a little silly. Like earlier today I was like talking to Jamil, and I was like, I just feel like silly today. I'm like, YouTube, they have this thing, which I guess I have to not obey it, but they're like saying, like, they give you your they give you all your like analytics, and like you read in your analytics and you're like, oh, okay, my people are on mostly around this time. So that's why I've been going live late at like during the evening, because they're like, you're gonna see most of your people at that time or whatever, right? So I've been noticing, I'm getting, of course, more views when I'm obeying the YouTube law for my analytics, I guess, per se. But yeah, but it's fun though. I love coming on here, making y'all laugh, having a good time, getting you guys' thoughts and opinions on everything. Because everybody, y'all know I'm not the channel like, I tell y'all how I feel. If you agree, you agree. If you don't, you don't. It's okay. Everybody has their different opinions about everything, right? Like me and Jamil, we have our opinions. We be, doing our little thing. Like, okay, if Diddy goes to jail or if he gets out or whatever, like, we got a little bet going on. But I'm saying, it makes it fun, right? Because I'm like, I'm not going to take this stuff serious. I'm not going to get mad over if Diddy goes to jail. I mean, I don't care. We know he's a demonic entity, but we have to make it fun. You know what I'm saying? Like, we got to, make jokes. We got to, hear everybody's opinion. We got to see how people think, because just because, you think about something like one way, but then somebody comes in and kind of shows you or tells you, like, did you ever, think about this like that? And you're like, oh, I didn't think about that. Because sometimes, we think about something, that certain way, and we don't think about it like in, other ways or whatever. But yeah, it's fun though. Tammy says, you and Jamil are my favorite YouTubers, period. Oh, thank you, Tammy. And we love you too, girl. Tammy be showing up. All of y'all be showing up. But thanks, Tammy. All my moms, loving myself. All of y'all. I mean, Dr. Cherise, Teresa, Kim, all of y'all. Everybody in the building. Sister, Nancy, Theo, Soccer. I'm telling y'all, Ken, John, all y'all been sticking with me. And thank y'all. Vanessa, Bronze, Laura Lee. I mean, all of y'all. Y'all been grinding with us. Y'all been all, I mean, Joyce, yeah, Nancy, all of y'all been grinding, and I appreciate y'all. I love every one of y'all. I'm telling you, I should do like one of my other like one of my other big like TikTokers that I work with, you know, he had a big cruise. He had a cruise. Him and his people, they went on a cruise and they had a good old time. So I was like, maybe I should do a cruise with my people one time. You know what I'm saying? We could probably have some fun, right? We could turn up and have a good time. I don't know. I'm thinking about that because they had a great time. And I was like, that is what's up. And he has a big channel over there, and I was like, man, that is nice. I was gonna go, but I wasn't able to go. But I'm telling you, they had a good time. They really had a good time. Y'all know I like to travel. I'll be like, everybody, we going to Thailand. Y'all ready? Y'all got your bags packed? Y'all ready to go party? Look, y'all ready to go party? We're going to get massages. We're going to get our feet did. Yeah, so I don't know. I'm thinking about that. I'm telling you, you know, I like to travel, honey. We be hitting them skies, them airways, the highways, the byways. We'll be out of here, right? So that was nice. He had a nice turnout with his people. Well, cause I you know I do mod and stuff, and we chat. So that was, yeah, he had a great turnout. Yeah, that would be nice. I'm telling you. Laura says y'all should do a live together discussing topics. That would be, I did. If you guys go back, he is, let me see. I did a live. I don't know if you guys were on the live, but I did a live with him. And this was when TikTok was shutting down a few months ago. I did a live with him and Dr. What's her name? I was about to say Dr. Sharice. No, Dr. What's her name? Hold on, let me get her name because she's on. Okay, I'm back. Dr. Sharice says, yes, I love it myself, laughing out loud. I was wondering if it was me. Yeah, they were pulling people out. That's why I said, YouTube be acting a little, YouTube be cutting up sometimes. They be like sending out my notifications. I need to message them. Ken says that Vanessa Lloyd, there's no better channel than the lounge. Stay with the lady of the lounge. The lounge. Oh, thank you, Ken. But I love like all of you guys. Like when y'all all come in the building, everybody. I mean, I love like engaging with y'all. You know what I'm saying? I like to acknowledge my people. Sometimes when I'm going, I don't have, I can't read all the comments or whatever. But I like to, you know what I'm saying? I like to stay engaged. And I'm like a people person. So I like to, hey, like, hey, Ken, hey, Teresa, hey, Tammy, hey, Dr. Sharice, hey, this person, Nancy, loving myself. I like to, hey, I like to, like, call people by name, not just, hey, yeah, what's up? No, I like, hey, how are you? So it's fun though. I like it though. I like it. RJP said work those analytics into those cruises and market music speakers, athletic games with prizes. Love your hot topics, accurate and nobles. Thank you for standing up for us. Thank you. Love those nice kind words. Thank you. Vanessa says I love that about you. Real talk. Thank you, Vanessa. Laura Lee says I love that. Oh, thank you. Dr. Cherie says you are great at engaging with your viewers. Thank you. Anonymous says I'm back. Anonymous, how was that dinner? We've been on here since you ate dinner. Was it good? Did y'all have a great date, you and your wife? See, that's what I'm talking about. Anonymous went out to dinner and came back, or maybe you're still at dinner. Okay, you say you're back, but maybe you still at dinner and you came back. See, the Anonymous went and took his took the wife out, and they ate dinner, and he came back. Corey says, hey, gorgeous. Hey, how are you? Yoshia says, hey, girl, who this Texas girl is? Who is this Texas girl? Who is this Texas girl? Tabby says, hey, Anonymous. Vanessa says, I love your hair. So gorgeous. Very pretty. Thank you. Dr. Cherie says, nice. Yoshi says, oh. Is that who I think it is? Yoshi. Is Is that the birds and the bees, Yoshi? Is that who I think that is? Please tell me yes. Please tell me yes. Dr. Cherie says, the Lounge family, I love it. Thank you. Love it myself says, good night, sissy mods and chat. Oh, good night, love it myself. Have a great night. Night, night, sleep tight. Corey says, question is, taxes a scam? I have no idea. Laura Lee says, yes, at the lounge, you always talk to us. Yeah, I love to stay engaged. I don't like for, I don't know. I don't know. I like to, I just like to let my people know, like, sometimes you would feel like, like personable sometimes, you know what I'm saying? Like when somebody sees me, oh, the lounge. I be like, hey, but if I know somebody, I want to call them by their first name too and acknowledge who they are. You know what I'm saying? Jamil Allen says, hey, loving myself says, thank you. You're welcome. Teresa says, lounge, we love you and Jamil so much. You can never get rid of us. I know y'all ain't going nowhere, right? We is stuck like glue. We is stuck at the hips like glue. Teresa, y'all not going nowhere and neither am I, right? We is on one big family. Yoshi says, keep doing you, girl. Me and the girly are totally... Oh, my sister, my sissies, yes, Yoshi, yes, I love you guys. And y'all keep doing what y'all do. I see you over there. I be seeing you over there. You know what I'm saying? I be seeing y'all over there with the bees and all that stuff. And y'all growing, I'm telling y'all doing it too. Y'all doing it too. I'm telling you. Dr. Shree says yes. Ken says, I miss everything. I got kicked off. Oh, no. Come back, we back. John Burke says, for sure. Anonymous says, Jamil stuck on the couch laughing out loud, being gone for weeks. You see this? You see his you seen his short with I've been gone for 3 weeks. I've been gone for 3 weeks with Judge Mathis. He is the best. Laura Lee says we do love y'all. Thank you. Yoshi, I love y'all too. That's my sissy boos. Yes, my sister-in-law. Yes, indeed. I love y'all too. Ken says, I am back now. Okay, welcome back, Ken. Welcome back. Theo Saga says you definitely have a positive spirit compared to some of these other content creators. We rock with you at the lounge. Thank you, Theo Soccer. Thank you. I love being like, I'm full of life. Like, I just don't, I really, really love peace and tranquility. I really, really do. I don't like no drama. I just love to live. I love to go on vacations. Y'all see, I love to eat. Honey, I love to eat. I love to eat and hate to miss a meal and hate to hit the exercise equipment, right? We just be in the exercise equipment. We don't have no good relationship. I'm trying to build a good relationship with the exercise equipment, but it's not happening. I don't know why it's just not happening. Yoshi says, good night, girl. Good night, boo. Good night. I'm going to message you too. Because I got something to tell you. And you going to be like, OMG. I'm going to message you. Look, I'm going to message you. Dr. Cherie says, LOL. Yoshi says, UMI is tomorrow. UMI is tomorrow. Dontella says, how you feel about Carmelo? And you know what? That situation is sad, right? That situation is bad. One thing when people are young, children, right? We all have been there at a very young age. When we're young, right? We have break out in the fight and stuff, and we've been picked up the bottle. We'll pop somebody over the head. We'll pick up a phone. We'll throw it at them. When we're young, we're not mature enough to really understand like the consequences and the repercussions of things, right? But when somebody is doing something to you and you're defending yourself, you don't know what you grow. You don't know if you're grabbing the pot of hot grits. You don't know if you're grabbing the broomstick, the glass bottle. When you feel like you are trying to defend yourself and you don't know what's happening, and then when the results come out, you're like, oh my God, I did that. So at a young age, we don't think as much as we do at an older age, and we are at young ages quick to react. But I feel bad for the situation because I feel like, from what I understand, that's why I want to go, because I want to know exactly what happened. But I'm saying, Dr. Sheree says grits. Yeah, it might be the grits, the hot grits boiling in the pan. You know what I'm saying? It might be the broomstick you grab, because if it was Diddy, look, I didn't have to grab the broomstick. I been had to put the broomstick on his neck. But we don't, we don't know what, how we will react. But I just feel bad because the situation, hands down, was just bad all the way around. Nobody wins, right? But at the same time, if he was, that's why I said I would want to see what happened. Like, people, they say that there's some footage out there, because some people were saying it was an ice pick, it was his cleat, all kind of stuff, right? So we're like, well, if he was defending himself, well, then rightly so, he had the right to defend himself. But I mean, I don't know. That's why I want to see it. But I just feel bad for the family, because it was a life loss and then a life possibly going to prison, for a long time. So it's just sad. Teresa said, that's right. We are a real family lounge. That's how you make us feel, because you're so personable and down to earth. I love supporting you. Oh, thank you, Teresa. I love all of y'all. I'm telling you, all of y'all show up and show out for me. I'm telling you, when I see y'all, as y'all come in the building, all of you guys, y'all just be putting a smile on my face. I'm like, oh, yeah, like, oh, all of y'all coming in. I be so excited. I'm telling y'all, I'm telling you, I appreciate all of y'all. I'm telling you, all my mods, all of y'all. Sister says, had to come back and chat froze up. Oh, okay. Dr. Sheree says facts. So yeah, I feel bad. But Jamil said, we gonna go. We going. Look, we going. We is going to Miami. No, we going to we going to go see the trial. I don't even know when the trial. It may take a long time, but I don't know. Being a high profile, it may, come around quick. But like, why YMW Melody, that trial's been going on for a long time. One of those trials been going on for a very long time. Hey, Virginia, welcome to the lounge, honey buddy. Welcome. We got a new lounger, y'all. We got Virginia. Welcome. Thank you for your sub. Thank you. Frank says, come to Africa. Me and my husband, we may be coming to Africa soon, one day, right? We may be coming to Africa. Africa is, it's on the map. It's on the map, right? We want to, me and my friend, when COVID happened, we had already set up tickets to go to, she's from Togo. So we set up tickets to go to Togo. We had everything. But when COVID came, they were like, oh no, they put the night lights out. They turned everything, shut the borders down. We had to get our money back and everything. But we had a trip right exactly when COVID happened. And I was so upset. But, I'm glad that we didn't go over there and get caught. Like, when the borders and all that was closing, that's when everything was like crazy and chaotic. Yeah, that was really, really crazy. Virginia said, you are so beautiful. Thank you. Ken says, we would all love to see the to be, Ken, get out of here. I told you I'm allergic to the treadmill. I love to eat and hate to miss a meal, and hate to ride, get on the treadmill. It's a work in progress, right? It's work in progress. We have to get our mind right to even, like, even plug it in the wall, right? I'm like, oh God, the treadmill. Oh, it's sitting there. Oh, I need to knock the dust off of it. But we don't have to knock the dust off them plates and forks, baby, because we be eating good around here, right? Look, I need to pull back, right? I bet they need to eat some leaves, some green leaves, and some salad dressing tomorrow, right? Let me stop, because y'all know I love to eat. Dr. Risserie says, I love to walk in the park. That is beautiful. I like that too, and Jamil loves it. Y'all see, he be going live, walking in the park, walking around the neighborhood. He loves, love to walk around. But I need to love to walk around too, right? I be trying, y'all. Y'all got to give me at least maybe a E for effort, maybe, right? An E for effort at least, right? I'll work my way up to maybe a C plus, right? I work myself up to a C plus. I'm just saying. Laura says that's what Dylan from Making the Band said. How you wake up violated, and there's a kitchen right there. You don't do anything hot water. I know, right? Tammy says smash the like button. Yes, smash the like button. Ken says I got the belly hangover. Look, hey, look, it's like after you hit 40s. I mean 21. After you hit 21, because y'all know my government age is buried in the backyard. But when you hit 21 and maybe 41, after though, you know, it's just like, oh, all the some of the weight that you have, it's like, baby, we here to stay. We riding out together, right? You be like, oh my God, this weight don't want to go nowhere. We didn't try to stop eating for like 12 days and 12 days and 3 hours, and then it's still there. You be like, golly. I'm trying. I'm really trying. I mean, maybe we need to go get some Ozempic or something. Maybe we can call Oprah and see if we can get some Ozempic. I'm sure she got a lot of stash, right? I'm just saying. Ali says she got some energy. Yes, I got a lot of energy. I feel like I'm in silly mode today. Virginia says, what time is it? What time is it? What time is it? 8:07. Dr. Cherie says no. Trial and Error says no. Laughing out loud, literally laughing. Yeah, we need to go. We need to go visit Oprah and see if she can give us some of that Ozempic, because she was acting like she was losing weight. Acting like it was all natural when it was all Ozempic in disguise, right? We know that she's a liar, pants on fire. She'll tell a hot lie in a hot New York minute, right? RP says, so do you think Carmelo must serve his sentence in Texas? I've been a gym rat my whole life, but became disabled in 21. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. You have to move more and move every day. Not Oprah. I know, right? It is good to exercise. It is really good to exercise. And I mean, I do walk. I just don't walk around the neighborhood and stuff. I do be walking, but I don't like take the time out to take like a 30-minute walk, which I need to. I need to be walking right now, doing like Jamil do. He goes live and be, walking and doing his live. I'd be like, man, okay, I see you. I see you. I'll be on live. I'll be right here. I'll be right here. And I'll be just chilling. I'll be chilling. Just chilling, watching him modding, watching TV or piddling around the house, doing something. I'm always doing something. But I need to go out there and start, working it out a little bit. Theo Soccer says Cat Williams said that Ozempic got that Hollywood folks falling. Yeah, if you don't be careful, that stuff it can make you sick. It can make you really, really sick. Yeah, people have to be careful with that. Tammy says, what happened with Carmelo? Ooh, Tammy, the Carmelo Anthony. So it's Carmelo Anthony and a boy named Austin Metcalf. So Austin Metcalf had a twin brother. They were like, I guess, at a track meet in Dallas, Texas, around Dallas, Texas. I'm not sure exactly what city, but it's around Dallas. So they were at a track meet in like April. And I think it was raining, and Carmelo Anthony, I don't think that was his school. I think it was Austin's and them school. But anyway, a fight ensued. They Austin Metcalf, which was one of the twin brothers, he got, I don't know how he got, like they say, I don't know, stabbed, shanked, or whatever. And they said Carmelo Anthony did it. That was like, I guess, a weapon that he had. We're trying to figure out if it was a cleat, if it was like an ice pick, or what it was. We don't know. But anyway, one of the twins, Austin Metcalf, he passed away. And this was a few months ago in April. So now they're trying to charge him with murder. So we're trying to figure out like what's going to happen, because I don't know if you heard, but it's like a huge case. It's like a big, very, very big, high profile case. So it's really, really sad. And it's like it had the people all divided. I mean, people were coming out. It was like, because Austin Metcalf and his twin, they're white. And then Carmelo Anthony, he's black. So it was like, they were like racial divide and stuff like that. And I was like, nobody really wins. One person, Carmelo, they said he was, from what they were saying, that he was defending himself. That Austin, like I said, they got into some kind of fight, whatever, and then he lost his life. So it's like a big, huge case. But I do want to touch bases on that and see when that case is going to start, because I'm telling you, it's going to be like a junior Diddy case. Like, I'm sorry, as what I mean by that, like the media and stuff, being a high profile case. So it's gonna be a lot. It's gonna be a lot. Charlie says, modern day OJ. It's crazy. It's sad. Tammy says, "Oh, I thought you were talking about the basketball player." Oh, no, 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 Carmelo. Yeah, I know, right? And it's crazy. His name is Carmelo Anthony, right? But no, he's a 17-year-old boy in Dallas. He was on a track. And then the thing about it is that he wasn't no trouble person. His family, they got money. They live in a beautiful neighborhood. They live in a gated community. They were thinking, I guess a lot of people were saying like they think he's from the hood. You know, his parents, they don't got no good jobs, but his parents, they got good jobs. They got money. They live in a gated community. So it was like a big divide. So that was just a few months ago. So I'm waiting to see what is going to happen now. But Jamil said just now when I asked him, he said we're going to probably go more than likely to that court hearing. But I don't know when it is. We got to find out when it is. Teresa says I do it because it's hard to do them exercise. I swear the weight ain't moving around my stomach or ankles. Lord have mercy. I know, Teresa. Look, I feel the same way. I'd be like, golly, I've been here on this treadmill for 30 minutes. Look, I've been 3 days, 4 days, a week, and nothing happened. I'd be like, I'm not turning that thing on. Matter of fact, I'm just gonna yank it off the wall, right? I'm just gonna yank it off the wall. I'm telling you, it's crazy. It is crazy. All these flies out here. Laura says, at the lounge, look like you're in shape though. I am in shape, but I got a little meat on my bones. I'm a little juicy. I didn't gain some weight. I didn't, put on a couple of pounds. I be like to eat. I hate to miss a meal. You know what I'm saying? But, it's okay. It's okay. I'm still 21 and a wake up, right? I'm just playing. Tabby says, I thought it was self-defense. That's what they were saying, Tammy. They said that they were fighting. There was self-defense, but they said that they were saying, some people, see, that's why I said I got to go. I want to go to the court case because I want to physically see the evidence. Because some people were saying, oh, he had an ice pick. Then some people say he hit him with the cleat. You know how the shoe, the bottom of the shoe has the spikes on it, the cleats. And I'm like, if he hit him with a cleat, I don't think that would have punctured. And I don't know, because I don't know like how deep the heart goes and all the, you know what I'm saying, the organs and all that. So I don't know. Yeah, see, some people said it was knife, Harry Grace. So I don't know. I have no idea. That's why I said I want to go to the court hearing, because like I said, it's sad. Nobody wins. The little kids. And little kids, like we all know, we didn't all been there. Look, when we were that age, 16, 17-year-old, somebody look at you kind of wrong or talk to you crazy, you going to snap out like a bucket of crabs. But that's because it's the immaturity of being a child, right? So it's sad, but I don't know. Phyllis says, hi from Australia. Hey, how are you? Welcome. I think P. Diddy is just a really rich, famous guy with a lot of gold diggers around him. So who want to Phil, let me tell you something. That's how I feel now, right? I feel now that I seen the situation, went to the court hearing, seen Mia testify, seen a couple of other people testify with my own eyes when I was there. And for me, it really changed the dynamic of my mindset of thinking about the whole case. Because at first, like, I was like, and I still think that he's a disgusting person. I'm not taking that from him, and nobody is, right? Everybody knows Diddy is demonic. He's nasty. He'll put the hand, look, the feet, the elbow. He'll put everything on you, right? He'll beat you down with the kettlebell. He'll take my wicker lawn chair and beat you up with that too, right? He will beat you up with anything. But a lot of the testimony, and not only the testimony, a lot of the text messages, the calls, a lot of that was like them, like, constantly. I mean, even with Mia, like, Mia sticks out to me because I was there seeing her testimony. So she was like calling him all the time, texting him all the time. Half the time, some of the times, he wouldn't even never respond back. It was them reaching out to him. Mia making him a scrapbook, making him videos, doing all kind of stuff. And then I feel like Mia was sleeping with Diddy. and she was sleeping with Diddy, and they had some type of arrangement where they were sleeping together, and they didn't want to tell Cassie that. And I say that because when Diddy got Mia's phone, Diddy was like, I'm gonna text Cassie all this stuff right here. And if you were raped by somebody, I would be like, send it so she'll know that you raped me. But it was like she was hiding something. Like she didn't. It was known that she didn't want Cassie to know what was going on with her and Diddy. So I feel like she was a side chick to Cassie when Cassie was, in love and with Diddy. So I don't know. That's what I'm saying. A lot of the stuff, like I said, Diddy's a nasty demonic entity. But at the same time, them girls was with the smoke. A lot of them were with the smoke. Some of them were like, with Cassie, she was, young. You lured her in. He was lying to her. Oh, I love you. Oh, dude, just freak off for me. And he was like luring her in. So he's dead wrong for that on so many levels, on all levels, right? And he played his part. He's a demonic entity, right? And I believe that he's going to go to jail for some time because all of those charges that he has, they're going to pin him to something. That's why I'm saying 10 years. I don't know. I may be wrong. 10 years or 40 years only according to them. Because they said today, they said the prosecution went in there and did their thing. But tomorrow it's the defense's turn. So I don't know. That's why I said I'm up in arms about this. I was thinking about like really feeling bad for like Justin Bieber, Ali Carter, and all of that stuff was like, it's like people were throwing, we were all like, a lot of us were misled, right? In so many ways. But like I said, from going down there and seeing some of the, like the evidence and stuff like that, because I'm just going off of the evidence and what we've seen. It's like, he did a whole bunch of nasty, disgusting stuff. And yeah, he's guilty for doing all of that, right? But some of the charges that they, like the RICO and all this other stuff, I just wish that they would have charged him with something that's a little bit like easier to call out, I guess, because with the RICO, from what I'm seeing, it's all complicated, and I didn't even read the RICO or anything. I'm like, I don't even care, right? If he's just a demonic person to me. I mean, he beats people up. I mean, no, he has no allegiance to nobody. He'll go in there, go to the record studio company. He beat people up, put the hands and feet on them. I mean, he'll go. I mean, he slapped Drake. He slapped his own mama. So it's just like crazy to me. So I don't even know what to expect because it's like already up and down. Like I'm like on a roller coaster with that. So I don't even know. Tammy says Diddy wanted the smoke and he got it. Period. Yeah, he was. He was with. Oh, Tammy, he was with the smoke when he was slapping everybody, to include his mom. When he was throwing the kettlebells. When he was doing all of that stuff, he was with the smoke. Was he not? I mean, they say that he went when Cassie and him was about to have a freak off. They were like, I guess he got alerted that Suge Knight was down the street, so he's like, "Oh, I'm gonna go get that like ninja. I'm gonna go get that ninja." And he went and got them pow pows. Now I don't know if the serial numbers were obliterated. Then I don't know if they were legal or illegal pow pows. But he went over there. He went and got his little pow pow, and he was going trying to find Suge Knight to put some heat in his butt, if y'all know what I mean. So all those things, like, he's guilty for a lot of stuff, right? But I was like, man, will they just find something to pin him to? Because like a lot of this stuff is like, so I think that's why they were saying they didn't drop the charges. They were taking some of the stuff out so it wouldn't be so complicated. So I think that's what it is for a lot of people, is like the way, and I guess maybe the way that the feds did it, because y'all know the feds, they work in mysterious ways, right? They did it to where it's like, nope, a lot of people are saying, no, it ain't no RICO. Some people are saying, yeah, it is a RICO. But then it's like when you read the law and it says this, that, and the third, it spells out the RICO for like doing this and doing that. Did he do this? So it's like all complicated. That's why I said I ain't even read all that. I ain't no lawyer and ain't trying to be one, right? But it's a lot. Excuse me. Tammy says all he wanted was Gucci and freaks around him. Oh, and don't forget the man juice. This is all. Yes, Tammy, that's why I said, Tammy, that's why I said, why I don't know why Diddy don't, I found, I can find a couple of, sperm banks that, will accept his contract. You know what I'm saying? He can get all the freak off man juice he want. Like, they got refrigerators full, freezers full. We even got a man juice warmer if he wants to, let the man juice thaw out from the bank. You know what I'm saying? The sperm bank. He can let it warm up so he can make sure it feels just like it's fresh out of, the happy ending, right? He can get that, warm it up, and maybe because he likes to play with it like it's like putty. He likes to put it on his tatas. I'm just saying, right? If he would have did that with his nasty self, he probably wouldn't be in as much trouble as he's in. I'm just saying. He would go. He can play with that all he wants to. He can have the little warmer so he can take the little what is it called? The little glass, the things that they do in the put, have in the laboratories with the glass. They could just put it in there, and then he could buy a Diddy man warming warmer up. He could just stick all the sperm glass things and put them in there, warm them up, and it feels just like the happy ending just happened. So he could play with that all he wants to. He likes like a child, like playing with Play-Doh, like the slime and stuff. That's what he likes. That's what he likes. That was what was presented in the court. I'm just saying. I ain't putting the words in his mouth, but y'all know that's what they said. Him likes the happy ending, so he can have all the happy endings, like from midnight to the wee mornings of the hour. He can have all the happy ending juices that he wants if he goes and get a contract with the sperm bank. I'm just saying, right? He wouldn't have no problems. That's what he wanted. It was like he had to have that. He had to watch them women, so-called girlfriends, get their cheeks clapped. He was over there in the Pooh Shiesty mask like this, y'all. He was over there looking. He was looking. He was like, yeah, just a couple more pumps. Yep, to the left, to the right, okay, to the right. All right, take the boot off the bed. All right, okay, just two more pumps. Okay, come on, Juicy J, come on, you can do it, girl, you can do it. Come on, just three more pumps. He was over there trying to cheer her on. He didn't have to do all of that. All he had to do is get him a boyfriend, like my baby said. He get the little happy ending juices from the sperm bank, warm it up in his Diddy sperm bottle warmer, warm it up. And then while he's having, watching them clap the cheeks, he can have his other extras on the side, and he can play with that stuff all night until, he's purple in the face. And if he would have did that, like I said, he probably would be in less trouble, right? He may have just, maybe been charged with like a drug trafficking charge, because they were like to take the Obama pills, the pink stuff, the white stuff, the purple stuff. He like to take all of that, and in between, right? He would just go ahead and get him a boyfriend. We love everybody at the lounge, right? I got plenty of friends that are, same-sex relationships. It's okay. Like, we would love to see you happy. Everybody else would love to see you happy too. Nobody is be mad. Like, I don't know what is the problem when you are yourself. And we know you that's what you like. You like it. I love it, right? He will be accepted more instead of trying to hide and creep around in his Pooh Shiesty mask, trying to watch somebody else clap his so-called girlfriends. He don't even want a girlfriend. He don't want nothing to do with what's between a woman's legs. He was always like, I want to, yeah, Cassie, make sure you go get the double D, the anaconda. The biggest one out there. The biggest one out there. That's what I want to see. And then he'd be watching, and it's weird because they say he was watching. He would be like, you guys, how y'all are facing me? Like, he would be watching from the back. So if he's looking at the man's booty. He's looking at the man's booty, getting her cheeks clapped from the back of him. So it was weird. It wasn't even like he was sitting like at a side angle and watching the party go on like this. No, he wasn't watching it like this. He wanted to be in the back watching it with the Pooh Shiesty mask on. Look, trying to cheer Juicy J on, talking about 3 more pumps. All right. Hold on, stop. He was like a drill sergeant. He was giving orders. Okay, stop. Hold up. Wait a minute now. Hold, switch. All right, Juicy J. All right, you go to the left. Okay, he goes to the right. All right, put the high heels on, because she had to wear them high heels, right? And he probably like, hey, Little dragon, rip off her red wig. Rip it off. Okay, hold on. Wait a minute. Hold on. Hold on. Wait a minute. Hold on. I'm thinking. Hold on. You know, he was giving commands like he was a sergeant major. He was a freak off sergeant major. He was a freak off sergeant major in the Pooh Shiesty mask, directing and giving orders while he's over there choking his chicken and directing from the sideline. And I'm like, that's so weird. Like, why do you like? How do you enjoy watching your so-called girlfriend get her cheeks, her back blown out by a whole nother dude? Is it because you couldn't satisfy them? Because, you know, I don't know. They say he had a tipsy roll, but it makes you wonder, right? I mean, Lord Lee says a freak off the yeah, that's his new title, right? That is his new title, the freak off director or the freak off sergeant major, right? I'm telling you, that is crazy. That is nasty. Like, oh, it's gross. Tammy says he's a straight weirdo, period. Yes. Like, who wants to be like, oh yeah, okay, Sarah, I want you and Johnny Boy, I want y'all to be freaking off. Okay, you got to put on the heels and I want him butt naked, but he got to wear some cowboy boots and a cowboy hat. And y'all have to get in this position. Okay, sit at the edge of the bed. Because remember, she said she has sit at the edge of the bed. And she said she had to put her legs up. And then she said her back was hurting. Because he was blowing that back out. Because Diddy wasn't blowing no backs out. Diddy was not blowing nobody backs out. Look, Diddy was choking his chicken. He was blowing out his chicken with his hand. He was blowing that out. But he wasn't blowing no backs out, right? He was not blowing no backs out. You come out here. ¿Qué pasó? She what? Oh yeah, she said she's gonna invite us. Oh, yeah. Yeah, she already had my number. Maybe she lost it or something. I was just asking. Yeah, it's good. Muchos buenos. Oh, my neighbor's pregnant. She wants us to come to the baby shower. But yeah, Diddy would. I'm telling you, yes, that's weirdo. Like I said, yes, that is weirdo behavior. Hey, Oatmeal, how are you? Oatmeal says, how you doing? Diddy must be crazy. Yeah, Diddy is nasty. He's a weirdo. Like, I know they say they have this lifestyle. I've never heard of nothing like this before, ever. And I'm older than Methuselah. And I didn't know they got this certain lifestyle. And I'm like, oh my God. I was like, what? He's watching his girlfriend get her back blown out? I'm like, this is weird. This is not, it's like weird. It's nasty. It's disgusting. I'm like, these people are sick. And then, what is a cake taker, y'all? What is a cake taker is that he likes to play with the man juices. Like, are you serious? You produce the same thing. Why don't you play with your own? What is the hype of playing with somebody else's man's juices? Like, ew, that is nasty. That is disgusting. Byron says them Scorpios are freaky like that. Well, he is. I don't even know what to call him. Look, not even. What's it called when people like to have a whole lot of sex? I forget what that. Like a nympho. He's past a nympho. He is crazy. Tammy says Tootsie Rolls don't blow. I know, right, Tabby? They don't blow backs out at all, right? They just sit there. They just look with a hope and a wish that, something could be possible, because nothing is possible. Nothing is possible. And they hope and wish that it's possible. While the Tootsie Rolls over there laying on the table, just like dying. Like, just like, okay, yeah, I'm just here. Yeah, I'm just here. Yeah, I'm just here. This is my life. This is my life. Yeah, I'm just here. I'm present and accounted for. I'm just here, right? Laura Lee says nobody wanted that chicken. That's why he was always in the corner. I know, right? With the Pooh Shiesty mask on. Look with the Pooh Shiesty mask on, looking behind. Looking like this, looking and watching. Okay, I'm back. Can y'all hear me? Nancy says good night. I'm back, y'all. Hear me? Hey. Run for your life. Hey. Run for your life. Diddy says OVO, OVO. Y'all, there's breaking news. There is breaking news. Theo Soccer says Puffy blew Meek Mill's back out to no. That's probably the only person. That's probably the only person he didn't blow his back out. Even if that was real, right? That may have been an AI back blowing out thing. I don't know. I don't know, right? Laura Lee says yes. Okay, okay, I'm back. Y'all, there's breaking news. Breaking news. Hold on. There's breaking news, you guys. They said. Hold on real quick. Hold up. There is breaking news. Justin sued for freak off. So they are saying Justin Combs did his freak off, baby. Breaking news, you guys. They said Justin is just been charged. Hold on. Let's see. Hold on. This is breaking news. Hold on. Justin Combs has been charged. Hold on. Y'all, this is getting crazy. Hold up, y'all. Hold up. There's another freak off dragon be coming to the freak off federal court near you. Hold up. Hey, 1998. Hey, how are you? Oh Lord, y'all. Hold up. Breaking news. Breaking news. Hold up, swole up. This is breaking news. Hold up. Uh-oh. Hold on. Let me get it right. Let me get it right in there. Hold on. Hold up. I'm trying to get it for y'all. They are saying, okay, breaking news. It says Justin, son of Combs, accused of kidnapping, sued over shocking allegations that a woman has filed a lawsuit claiming she was lured to Los Angeles by Justin Combs. Oh my God, y'all. I know, right, Tammy? I'm telling you, y'all, this is crazy. This is crazy. Oh my God, the whole family is a freak off. The whole family are freak off entities, y'all. This is crazy. Oh my God. Hold on just a second, y'all. This is crazy. Hold up. Hold up. This is crazy. Oh my God. I'm gonna have to get more information, but they are saying that this is crazy, y'all. I'm telling you, these people are crazy. They are crazy. Oh my goodness. They are this is crazy. Oh my God. Oh my, hold on. So I guess they're saying, I'm gonna have to find get the information, but they are saying that he is accused of kidnapping. I don't know if this is like fake news or just something to try to pin Diddy them to the wall. I don't know if they're trying to drain Diddy's pocketbook, his pocketbook, because he don't got no wallet. He got a pocketbook. He got a whole pocketbook. He got a matter of fact, I think he might have stole my pocketbook, but he got a whole pocketbook, right? So are they trying to drain Diddy's pocketbook? I don't know. Hey, Aaron, how are you? Welcome. They trying? Let me see. Hold on. They are saying is not stopping is not stopping them. Oh my God. This is crazy. And I'm trying. Oh my God. So y'all, let's get into it. It says Sean Diddy Combs. This is breaking news, you guys. Sean Diddy Combs and son Justin accused of brutal gang rape in bombshell lawsuit. Yo, what is going on? They is still trying to push these lawsuits. And let me say this. We know Diddy is a monster, right? But have y'all heard of any of those lawsuits like going through? That we never got disposition on those lawsuits, right? I mean, if y'all heard about somebody paying this person and Diddy paying that person off, let me know, because the only person I know he paid off was Cassie. All these people that were talking, now it was funny as all get out, right? Because they were talking about, his itty bitty Diddy committee was looking like a pencil during survival, the Tootsie Roll looking like a Tootsie Roll during survival, looking like a whole adolescent during survival. So yeah, y'all, I'm telling you, these people are putting these charges. I'm telling you, they are cutting up, y'all. And I'm telling you, I was laughing. I'm telling you, when I say I was dying laughing, I was on the floor laughing, because I was like, not a Tootsie Roll, not even like the Tootsie Roll pop, but just a Tootsie Roll. Not look, and then not even like a little child, little boy. They talk about adolescent. I was like, oh my God, y'all, these people is hilarious. Oh my God. Oh my God. Lenora, hey, Nora is in the building. Hey, Nora, welcome. Tammy says the charges won't stop, can't stop here. I know. They keep on coming, Tammy, right? They keep on marching out the courthouse. So, y'all, let's get into it. This is just breaking news right now. It's saying Sean Diddy Combs and Sean Diddy Combs and son, Justin, accused of brutal gang rape in bombshell lawsuit. It says Justin Combs is accused of luring a Louisiana woman to Los Angeles to be gang raped by his father, Sean Diddy Combs, and two other masked men. Oh, were the masked men in the? Okay, hold on. Were they in the Pooh Shiesty mask too? Did they have to take orders from the freak off sergeant major? I think so, y'all. I think so, y'all. Let's continue. Let's continue. They were masked men. They were in the Pooh Shiesty mask. They was in the Pooh Shiesty mask, looking and checking, looking, lurking, look. They were looking in the Pooh Shiesty mask. It says, according to a lawsuit obtained by Page 6, Justin allegedly convinced the unnamed woman to travel to California in April 2017 under the pretense that he would give her a job in the entertainment industry. The woman claimed she was put in a Beverly Hills home for several days and was ultimately raped by several men, including the Bad Boy record founder. So they saying that she was gang raped, and they were running the choo-choo train on her, and that she hold on, and she was I guess in this house getting a train ran on her. It says the woman alleged that she connected with Justin, now 31, in 2017 via Snapchat, and claimed he asked her for explicit photos. He was like Tyler Perry. He said, can you get in your birthday suit, take a picture in your birthday suit? He wanted explicit photos with her, which she agreed. So she was like, yeah, it's my birthday. It's my birthday. And she was snapping the picture and sent him pictures in the birthday suit. So it says, per the documents, it says a few days later, the woman alleged that Justin invited her to Cali for a weekend to discuss her future career. She claimed that Justin said he could get her a job through Diddy's connections. Y'all, isn't that what they were doing? Wasn't that how Cassie kind of ended up with him? Diddy was promising her to make all these records, and she ain't made not one record to claim the first, really. Oh my goodness, y'all. I'm telling you, they trying to pin Diddy to something. That's why I said I'm lost in the sauce, because after this case, y'all, I wouldn't be surprised if there would be more like federal charges against him for something else, if there will be more state charges for something else. I'm telling you, they are trying to get him up in the jailhouse. They don't want him to see the light of day. They want him to make sure that if he wants to look outside, it is through the bars, right? Through the little window that you can see outside, but not freely like he's been, right? So it says, when the woman arrived in Los Angeles, she said I mean, she said, wait, hold on. When the woman arrived in Los Angeles, she said was picked up by a driver and taken to a home where she allegedly stayed the first night with Justin. Oh, okay. So Justin, he was the one to get her cheeks clapped first. So I guess maybe they were like throw a dice, or throw a penny, heads or tails. Whoever lands on heads gets her first. So I guess that must have been Justin. So Justin was the one who was able to get her that first night, right? So Diddy and Justin were, clapping and giving, right? Pass, puff, puff, pass, puff, puff, pass. That's what they were doing. So she spent the night first with Justin, and I guess Justin passed her to his daddy, to his papa, the sergeant, the freak off sergeant major, right? He let Justin go ahead and test the waters, right? And then he wanted to be in the Pooh Shiesty mask because he wasn't about to hit nothing. He don't want nothing to do with no woman. All he wants is a man to give him the happy ending. But y'all, let's continue. This is breaking news. According to the suit, it says the woman claimed she and Justin relaxed and talked. And when she asked if they were going to leave the home, he allegedly said no. We ain't going nowhere. We right here where we need to be. We is about to have a whole freak off, unbeknown to you. You are about to get your cheeks clapped, and then the next process is going to Sergeant Major freak off, right? You got to go to the Sergeant Major freak off office for your next step, right? So it says, no, on one of the days, the woman claimed he offered her alcohol. See, he's trying to, he's allegedly trying to get her drunk so he could take advantage of her, right? So allegedly, the woman said that he gave her alcohol, pills, or poppers, and weed she believed to be laced. Oh my God. So he was giving her, look, this is the weed. If you smoke weed, and I don't smoke. I don't even smoke cigarettes. Never smoked in my life. Like the weed, I don't hate on nobody that does it, right? Because my baby, he smokes, but he smokes this right here. This is a cigarette. This is a cigarette. This is my baby. This is my baby. But he gave her some of this right here, right? That was laced. So he already knew that he hit that girl, so she gonna get high, so he could take advantage, right? So then it says, after taking the drugs, it says she claims 3 men arrived at the home wearing the Pooh Shiesty mask. They were in the Pooh Shiesty mask. Say, you getting your cheeks clapped tonight. You is getting your cheeks clapped tonight. Oh my God. They were wearing masks. It says, one of whom was allegedly Diddy. Oh my God. Ooh, y'all, if this is true, I'm telling you, Justin is going to be the next one sitting in that same chair that Diddy was sitting in. If they can pull off some type of some criminal charges, some federal RICO charges, or some kind of federal rape charge or something, it's going down for Justin, right? So it says the woman claims she knew it was the I'll Be Missing You rapper by his mannerisms, adding that Justin called him Pops. Y'all, this is crazy. Ooh. It says she was then allegedly escorted to a bedroom and told, you better let this happen or else. Oh, they said you better go, you better take them clothes off, roll them drawers off, and you was about to get them cheeks clapped. So don't you try to think you about to run and go nowhere. You was about to get them cheeks clapped, right? You go through the first stages with Justin, which is my son. Then you come over to me, and I'm in the Pooh Shiesty mask, and I'm looking and lurking. And then while the other one, he's going to be clapping your cheeks while I watch. Why Diddy? This is Diddy. I'm watching y'all. I'm the freak off. I am the freak off sergeant major, and I'm going to direct y'all. I'm going to tell y'all what to do. And when y'all finish, I want the happy ending. He was directed. Oh my God, y'all, this is crazy. This is crazy. So it says the woman claimed each man took turns raping her, claiming that the brutal gang rape occurred from late Saturday night to around mid-afternoon on Sunday. Y'all, this is crazy. Can you imagine? Somebody, if this is true now, I can't say that this is true. All this is alleged because I'm just reading off of page 6. This is breaking news. If that was true, she was getting raped all night, all Saturday night until Sunday afternoon. Y'all, that is crazy. So it says she was allegedly taken to the airport on Monday. Diddy's attorneys denied the allegations. Now, I read the breaking news. Justin Combs allegedly kidnapped and raped this girl, right? But I want to say to y'all, I just want to say this, right? Because we've seen this with Misha, we've seen this with Adriana, we've seen this with a lot of these girls saying that they were raped by Diddy, they were assaulted by Diddy, they were this by Diddy, and to me, I feel like it's like a money grab. Are they trying to make him pay for all these attorneys to make him go broke, even though we know that he's a demonic entity? But I'm trying to figure out where happened to all these lawsuits. Remember Tony Busby? Remember he said, oh yeah, that we got 3,000 people that called in. We got 3,000 people that said that they were raped and SADV, all the children that were SADV by Diddy, and yeah. And I'm like, well, where are they at? Like, where are they at? Hey, Jonathan, how are you? Hey, Josie, welcome. Gary, where are they at? Like, where are all these people? Remember that were throwing all these lawsuits? Literally, where are they at? So I'm treading with water, y'all. I'm not even gonna lie. I'm treading with water with these, treading lightly. I'm treading like real lightly in the water with these lawsuits because I'm only saying that because these girls and these people will come out with these lawsuits and then it's like they just like evaporate. But it's like, why are you accusing somebody of something and then it goes up and evaporates and then we don't never hear like the disposition, right? Like other lawsuits, you'd be like, yeah, this person, had a lawsuit, they won this amount of money. This person had this lawsuit, they sued Diddy and got, like Cassie. We know Cassie, hands down. Cassie was, she had a settlement with Diddy, right? But nobody else settled with Diddy. So I'm like, and we know Diddy's a whole demonic entity, right? Let's start there. But I always say, because and I look at it like if it was me, like if somebody was saying that I did something and I know I didn't do nothing, but just because I got myself in some trouble, now everybody is saying, oh, the lounge did this, the lounge did that, when I know I only, stole a candy bar. Now you saying I'm stealing TVs. Now you say I'm stealing shoes. Now you say I'm stealing cars. I'm breaking in houses. And then like it's just like a big domino effect. So I just say, we know Diddy's a demonic entity, right? But when you tread the line between, what's right and what's wrong, I think that's wrong. If I don't know, it could be true, right? It could be because Diddy did. That's all he knew. So that's all he, I'm sure, taught his kids is how to be freak off dragons, right? But anyway, I don't like the fact that when people, start doing these type of things and then you never hear from them again. Because y'all remember the little Spanish girl that what's her name? Not Nancy Grace, but remember that other high power lawyer, Grace. What's her name? Golly, Grace something. But anyway, remember her? She had that lady. She was like, yeah, Diddy raped me and Diddy did this and blah blah. And then we were like, they were saying that her boyfriend said that if he agreed to lie and say that Diddy did this to her, that he was gonna pay her, she was gonna basically like share the payout, whatever Diddy was gonna give her. And that and then nothing else transpired. So all I'm saying is people have to be careful because when you accuse somebody of something, you have to make sure that it's right? So Gloria Allred, yes, Tammy, Gloria Allred. Remember we heard about her that she was all this, oh yes, and he did this, oh, and he did that, and then we ain't never heard from her, and then her story didn't even make sense. How is somebody, you've been raped? How are you going to the hospital? They drive you to the emergency room, but you say you don't want to get out the car because you're scared your mom's going to catch you. That's what I'm saying. Diddy is a demonic entity, but I look at it like this. People will lie. They will say this, just like Adria and Misha. Remember, we're like, you ain't even Diddy's type. Diddy would not even, he wouldn't even see you a mile away from his house and invite you in. Like these people make up these lies and stories and stuff like that. We know, like I said, we don't take nothing from Diddy being a monster. But when you lie and then you come and you say, saying all these disgusting things, I'm telling you, where is the results? We seen Cassie's results, but where's the results of all these 5011 people? Where is the results of all these 5011 people? Like, show me. Look, show me the money. Where did Diddy settle with you? Because I'm still waiting for the Justin Bieber tapes. I'm still waiting for Usher to show us that, Diddy assaulted him and all this other stuff, because that's what we were like kind of brainwashed to thinking that this lawsuit was about. Oh, they got all these tapes. Oh, the tapes is for sale. Oprah's buying tapes, and so I don't know. This is breaking news, though. Like I said, this is crazy, right? Did Justin was a freak off dragon during survival. Diddy had taught him, I guess, how to run the operation, right? So I guess he was running the operation right along with Diddy, and now he's in the hot seat. According to this lawsuit that just broke, right? This is the breaking news, right? So I don't know. Tammy says, is that the remote control incident? Don't tell me this is a one where Diddy, I guess Justin had some girl from Louisiana. And wait a minute, from Louisiana, she probably would have put what did they put them a hex on her, or something. But anyway, some girl from Louisiana that he flew over to Cali to go over there and be a freak off a mermaid. And then I guess she was like, "Are we going out?" He was like, "No, you stay right here in this house. We about to have a whole freak off." So then after that, they were like, Diddy was coming over there and somebody else was coming over there, and they Pooh Shiesty masks, and they were going to clap some cheeks too. Well, Diddy wasn't clapping no cheeks. I mean, I never really heard a situation where Diddy's clapping cheeks. I mean, I don't even know how he has all them kids and he wasn't clapping no cheeks with no female. I know he was clapping, man cheeks, but I mean, really and truly, I'm like, how did you have these children? Because I mean, we ain't really heard of you clapping. No, every time we heard of the freak offs, it's like of your so-called girlfriend and somebody else. So how did he got all these 5 kids? I'm trying to figure out how he got all these kids, because he was not clapping cheeks with no woman. He was only clapping men cheeks, right? And with that happy ending, right? Mick Mills, he probably know all about that, right? I'm just saying, it's crazy. Theo Soccer says Justin is a freak off nepo baby. I'm telling you, he is taking over the operation, right? He's taking over the freak off operation. Tammy says, what about the slip and slide? I know. See, Tammy, that's what I'm saying. Remember, what's that big boy, the one that was at Diddy's house, and he was like, yeah, that he was slipping and sliding or something, and went and was running, and he's a big boy. I forget his name, but remember, I did a live on that too. Remember where he was running, then he jumped in the bed and raped this girl. I was like, really? I mean, could you have thought of a better story? Like, these stories, I'm telling you, they are bogus. Yeah, Drewski. That was funny. Y'all can't say that one with Drewski. Y'all know that was hilarious. Y'all, hold on, let me turn on this light because I'm sitting on the back porch. Hold on real quick, y'all. That one with Drewski, that was hilarious, right? That was so hilarious. Hold on, let me turn on the backlight. That was like, that was so hilarious, right? That was so hilarious with Drewski. I was like, his big old tail, and Drewski is huge. He ain't no little, little skinny little man. For him to be running, that probably took all his energy. He probably like, I don't even want to, perform no more. I just want to go to sleep. You telling me I'm running down the hall and have this baby oil and jumping in the bed and stuff? I was like, that is crazy. Tammy says, big bone. Yeah, big, huge. And then they say she got hurt or something because, he was a big dude. And I was like, these lawsuits, y'all, that's why I'm saying, after I went to the courthouse, I was like, I was thinking one way. But after I started hearing how these people testifying on the stand, and y'all, I wish the federal government would have cameras in the court, because y'all would have said the same thing. Y'all would have been like, Mia is a ho 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 Merry Christmas that stole Diddy from Cassie 10, 15 years ago, whenever, right? She was, I mean, these stories are crazy, y'all. These stories are crazy, but we don't never hear the ending. I mean, even look at what's his name? What's his name? what's the one that Diddy allegedly held her on the balcony, Cassie's friend? What is that lawyer's name? The one what is what's his name? Lil Rodney. What's Little Rodney's lawyer's name? He just got arrested yesterday. Yesterday or the day before yesterday. Because those people, Fat Joe, he's suing. I guess Fat Joe is suing that guy, and they were trying to deliver the papers to Little Rodney's attorney, and then he didn't ran him over and went to jail. So I'm like, it's crazy. Tammy says, Misha wins the award for the most unbelievable period. Oh yes, so Tammy. When I say I told you I think I did a little bit of a wrap up too. I need to go check my videos. I think I did a video. I don't know if I deleted that video, but I remember I said I was gonna do a roll up of those, like the worst Diddy, so-called Diddy victims, the worst Diddy lawsuits that were like coming out of like the truckload out the allegedly out the courthouse. And I said I was gonna do like a roll up. Was Damiel, welcome. Wait, hold on. Let me see. Yeah, Derek, welcome. But I was gonna do a roll up, right? I think I did. I deleted it because I'm telling you, Misha, Adriana, English, all of them were lying. Like even Allie Carter, I don't even believe her story. Because remember, she got busted a few months ago. Remember, they was like all over everywhere saying how Allie Carter was lying, and that the lady really and truly, if y'all go and look at her videos, she has a ring on and Sherry has a ring on. I think they're in a little relationship, which is their business, right? But we were thinking that Sherry was trying to help her. She was trying to rescue her, save her. No, she was trying to rescue the kitty cat. Because she has a ring on. They both have a ring on. They are like, y'all, these people be lying. That's what I'm saying. This whole case with Diddy case, it's been nothing but liars lying. Like we've been lied to, y'all. We all been lied to. I'm like, we is been lied to. And the truth ain't in them. I'm telling you, it is crazy. Laura says, party, wait, hold on. Parody testimony. It's crazy, yes. TY says, but Kim K is a star and she was at the party. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Where's Kim Kardashian? She was at the beach with Justin Bieber when he was little. Like I know something happened right then and there with Kim Kardashian and Justin Bieber. Like, where are them tapes? We were all waiting for the tapes, right? Theo Soccer says Kim K is another freak off queen. To ho Merry Christmas. Yes, Theo Soccer, she is a ho Merry Christmas 2.0, right? She is a ho Merry Christmas 2.0. Where is those tapes at? We was waiting. Look, we waiting. We is waiting. What they say? What they tell you? 1998 says Drewski. Yes, yes. All of them have these crazy lawsuits. And what they say? You know, we used to say when we were kids, don't hold your breath because you might die. Don't hold your breath because you might die. I think we will probably all die before these alleged Diddy lawsuits from all these people saying all this crazy stuff would ever be paid out. We will be dead. We will be all dead. Don't hold your breath because we will all die. I'm serious. We would. We would be like, when is this one getting over? Oh, we trying to settle. We trying to settle. It'd be 100 years and they still trying to settle a Diddy case from 2025. We'd be all gone and dead. And they talking about we still trying to settle from the grave. I'm telling you, all this stuff is crazy, right? Laura Lee says, meow. Like Jamil said, meow, meow. That kitty cat, look, all the Kim Kardashian kitty cat, like Jamil always say, she ain't got no walls. She got more bodies in the cemetery, right? But we know she's in them freak off tapes. We know she was hanging out with Diddy. But we were waiting for the freak off tapes. We were still trying to find out where the children were, Allie Carter. Had me crying, slinging snot. I was like, oh, those poor babies. I was like, Allie said that Diddy had her and Denzel had her doing this. And Denzel had them, doing that. And they were made to mess with the donkeys and all. And I'm like, y'all, they had me fooled, right? They had me for, and y'all know I love the children, right? I be trying to protect the children at all costs. Now they get some punishment too. They cut up and stuff like that. No, we not playing that. But when they're being violated, I'm here to protect them. And I'm like, this was a whole lie. I almost wasted all of my tears, right? Tammy says Allie's adopted mom being her girlfriend at the same. I know. That's what they were saying. Talking about it's the mom, but they both got wedding rings on. I was like, are you serious? I'm like, this is crazy. This is Tabby says Allie's adopted. I didn't finish reading it. Allie's adopted mom being her girlfriend at the same D time is stone cold survival. Period. That's right, Tabby. That's why I'm like, hold on. And then remember, it was going around all on YouTube. I mean, it was like a big old crash out with Allie Carter. Remember, they found Allie Carter's real mom. They said Allie Carter is not her real name. Her real name is blah, blah, blah. Her mom has like 5 or 6 or 7 girls. She had, I guess, I don't know what was going on in her mom's house, but CPS was involved for some reason. And then Allie Carter, Sherry, the one that is supposed to be her mom, aka her honey bunny lover, she was the CPS worker. So she took Allie Carter in really to do the same thing that Allie Carter is complaining about. Don't not for one moment tell me that Sally is not a gay woman, which nothing is wrong with that, but you was like a pedophile and plotting on Allie Carter when she was younger. You was like, ooh, that's a nice little chocolate old thing, right? And don't let Jamil talk about Allie Carter. Oh Lord, don't let Jamil talk about Allie Carter. Y'all be out here dying laughing. But yeah, it's crazy, right? Loris Lee says, I thought it was going down. Me too. I was like, oh man. And Allie Carter, remember she said, oh yeah, and somebody's about to get arrested. I'm like, ooh, who's about to get arrested? Ooh, the only people on the thing that she wrote was Denzel, a rapper. It was like 2 or 3 other people, and I'm like, oh my god, somebody about to go to jail. Like, is it gonna be Denzel? You know, because they said Denzel went to the parties, but allegedly he left early. I'm telling you, I was trying to think. I mean, my brain was almost fried thinking about who was gonna be next, according to Allie Carter, right? I'm like, this is crazy. This is all crazy, right? Tammy says at Tammy Strickland, yeah. That's that whole situation with Allie Carter and her so-called adopted mom was sus. Yes, it was. Yes, it was. Because I'm like, I'm feeling sorry for the girl. I'm playing her video back to back. And then next thing you know, it's like, oh no, this is a lie, baby. I was like, no. Tammy says, it's very suspicious. Yes, very, very suspicious. I'm like, everybody's asking, well, did the kid, was there any kids like testifying on the stand? Was Justin Bieber there? Was Kim Kardashian there? Was Allie Carter? Is Allie Carter set to testify? I'm still waiting. I'm trying not to hold my breath because I want to live my life. I ain't trying. I ain't trying to die waiting for Allie Carter to take the stand. I'm just saying, right? I'm telling you, it is so crazy. It is so crazy. Keita says, with power comes money. I think if Diddy testify, a lot of people will go down. There was a lot of people involved that are not in jail or in court. Yes, you're right. Absolutely. TY says start at the bottom and we hear. I know, right? I'm telling you, that should be our theme song for this. Look, that should be our theme song for this trial, right? Started from the bottom, now we here, because we trying to figure out where we at. Like, we here, but where is here at, right? Laura Lee says she is a whole dude. She is a whole dude, her mama. I know, right? I was like, hold on. She looked like she is, a gay woman. And nothing's wrong with that because we love everybody here at the lounge. But don't try to perpetrate a fraud and act like you trying to save this girl who ran away from her mother's house. The reason why you ran away from your mom's house because you was having a whole relationship with a grown woman. And was she having sex with her at an underage that was that like a rape type of situation? I think so, probably so. Tammy says Allie working at Starbucks in the underground tunnels. It's straight up pure survival. I know, right? Is she serving the kids like the hot mochas? caffeinated coffee, the decaf coffee? Do they want the the caramel mocha lattes? The freak off mocha lattes. I don't know, because all her stuff. When I say, y'all, I'm gonna have to do an Allie Carter revisit, and I'm gonna do a same video the same way I was feeling sorry and showing y'all how Allie almost had me slinging snot, right? Allie Carter almost had me over here crying and slinging snot. I remember doing that live right there on the floor in the living room. Right there on the floor in the living room. She had me about to be crying a river, slinging snot. Just to know that everything she was saying was nothing but a lie. I was like, this heifer, look, this heifer right here, she had me fooled, right? She had all of us fooled. I'm gonna have to do a roll up on her too. I'm telling you, I am about maybe this week. Well, I don't know this week, because we're going to SeaWorld. But sometime in the next few days, I'm gonna start doing roll-ups on these individuals that had us fooled, right? Starting with Allie Carter, and then starting with Misha, right? Misha, Adrian, and then some of the YouTubers. Remember some of the big YouTuber channels, big YouTube channels that was interviewing Misha, Misha, and I mean, where's their channel at? Their channel is gone. It's like their channel is in the grave. They after that situation happened, when remember the channel blew up, and the videos with Misha and Adrian were going viral, and then that channel, it like died out. It like was like buried like 6 feet under. I mean, on life support. And then we see it, we like that. They did blew up somebody's channel and put them right 6 feet in the ground. I was like, oh, these girls is a mess. But they were collecting cash apps. I'm telling you, they had a payout, right? They had a payout and then a crash out. I'm just saying. I'm just keeping it real. I was like, whoa, I mean, those videos were going ultra viral with Misha lying. With Adria lying. They were going on YouTube tour talk. Diddy did this and Diddy did that. Even the lawyer Ariel, remember Ariel and TD Jakes Jr.? They was even lying. I'm like, yeah, we were subpoenaed by the federal courts, and they said we have to bring the tapes up there, and that's not even what the court case is about. I was like, y'all is all lying. I was like, y'all is lying, and the truth ain't in ya. I was like, those tapes had nothing to do with it. All they was worried about was Cassie and Jane, a couple of assistants, a couple of some workers, and that was it. It had nothing to do with Diddy, Captain Cheeks. I'm like, see, y'all, I am done with this Diddy trial. I'm like, all these liars, Allie Carter, Libisha. I'm like, oh my God. Oh yeah, that was another one, Tammy. Allie Carter, being Tupac's daughter, is is without a doubt pure survival. Yes. Yeah, cause I am Tupac's daughter, and yeah, it's kind of hard because we don't have that type of money, and he was pretending to fake his death, and yeah, that's my dad. And y'all, I was believing this stuff. Until Jamil was like, baby, no, he was like, baby, and I'm like, no, baby, she says that she's Allie Carter is Tupac. Jamil was like, baby, Tupac ain't had no children. I'm like, no, babe, he did. He had a child, Allie Carter. I'm gonna tell him to do an Allie Carter short on TikTok. I'm gonna tell him to do an Allie Carter. I'm gonna tell him to do an Allie Carter short on YouTube. I mean on TikTok and YouTube, because y'all are going to die laughing how he is going to imitate her. Because I'm telling you, she had the wool pulled all the way over my eyelids. I'm telling you, she had me believing everything she was saying. And I was feeling so sorry for her. I was like, no, babe, they do it. No, Remember even the guy that they did Remember the guy? I think his name is Phyllis. He has a pretty eyes, and he went on the Surviving Diddy, one of those Surviving Diddies, and then he would his story, because you know they all got a story. His story was Diddy made him clap cheeks with somebody, and they think it was Cassie, I think. And Jamil said, "Now, how am I gonna be mad that a man is telling me to clap a female's cheeks? Like that don't make no sense, right? That don't." And I'm like, all these people lying. They are lying, lying, lying. And I'm like, oh my God. Laura Lee says at the lounge. Yes, anyone in touch with Freak Off mermaids helped you helped you across the ocean to help you escape. I know, right? Teresa says no, lounge, that Allie Carter is Tupac's daughter. Laughing out loud. Yes, that's what she was saying. She was saying she was Tupac's daughter. And I told Jamil, babe, this girl, she said she's Tupac's daughter. Look, Jamil was looking at me like I was crazy. Like anybody can just tell you anything, baby. You just believe them. I was like, no, babe, she for real. She said she is Tupac's daughter, and I ain't never seen girl before. It was like Tupac ain't had no children, baby. He ain't had no kids. And I'm like, yeah, he did. Allie Carter. She says it right here, baby. She is Tupac. And she said she done seen Obama. She said Obama. She done seen Biden. I was like, and here I am spreading that information on my channel. I'm like, oh my God. Teresa said, she said, you're hilarious. Love it. Yes, Teresa, you know, we be cutting up over here, Teresa. You know, we love to be cutting up. But yo, I am going to do a roll up. I'm telling you, I'm going to do a roll up. When I say all these lawsuits, I'm going to find all the lawsuits. The one that I talked about Diddy's Tootsie Roll, that Diddy, it has, you know, an itty bitty Diddy committee with this, the pencil size. They talking about how it was like an adolescent. Yo, I'm telling you, I'm going to do a whole roll up. So y'all just wait for it. It may be it may be about 2 or 3 hours. So y'all, I wait for it. I'm gonna do everything from us going to the courts, everything that, like, not everything, because it'll be like super long. That might be like weeks long. But I'm gonna do a nice little synopsis, nice little recording of the liars, all the crazy court cases we had, like Drewski talking about he was running and slipping, sliding, and had jumped in bed and birthed this girl's back and all. I'm telling you, these people are crazy. So we have been misled. Look, we have been lied to. We have been lied to. Teresa says, yes, do a roll up so we can crack up. Yes, I'm going to do a roll up. Because I'm telling you, these people had us fooled. And that's why I said we know Diddy's a monster. But when I was there, like I said, I know I keep on saying it, but when I was there listening, I was like, these heifers were just professional ho, 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 Merry Christmases. They wanted Diddy's money. They were all trying to get his money. But Cassie, like I said, she's a different situation. She was young. Diddy strung her along, did whatever he did, had her freak off, but then at some point or another, she was doing it herself. You know, that's just what the evidence proved in court. But J Ho Ho, Juicy J, oh no, she was with the smoke. She was no victim at all. She was a willing participant at day one. When she met Diddy from her girlfriend. It was crazy. So I was like, I don't feel sorry for her either. Y'all know she's somebody's baby mama. And y'all know that that's somebody be on troll patrol 24/7, right? So I'm just saying, he returned her back to the street. So you return her back to the street because she think she about to get some money out of me. She is sadly mistaken. I pay enough child support, right? She better go take that child support and go to the New York ghetto and go and get her a decent place to stay. They got what's called regentrification going on in New York, right? She can go get her a rejuvenized apartment and pay the $4,700 for them to get an apartment instead of taking her to Beverly Hills, living a lavish lifestyle that she knows she can't afford. But when Diddy gets out, if he does get out, it may be in 2072. I don't know. He may walk free next week. I don't know. But whenever he gets out, or whenever he goes, if he goes to jail or if he goes home, oh baby, there ain't gonna be no more money, ain't no Louis Vuitton, no Birkin bags, ain't no more eyelashes getting done, ain't no more booty lifts getting done, no tatas, no nails, no Timu wigs, ain't none of that. I think he's gonna cut her off. I believe so, because he probably mad. You know how Diddy is disgusting. He gets mad. He gets really, really revengeful. Like he likes to seek revenge. I feel like, you know, so he probably in his cell right now cussing her out in his head, like, you little nasty little ho 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 Merry Christmas. You wasn't nothing but a ho 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 Merry Christmas the day I met you, and now here I am. I'm stuck paying your rent because I got to make myself look good while I'm in court. I'm over here paying your rent, $10,000 for some rent. Yeah, B, because that's all you worth anyway, just some rent. You ain't even worth getting a house. That's why you ain't got no mortgage. That's why I ain't get no mortgage for you. I tell you, Diddy is probably in there going off on himself, talking to the roaches and the rats, right, and the spiders. He's probably in there. I'm telling you, when I say he probably going off right now as we speak, he probably in there having a whole conversation. They probably like, hey, can you keep it down over there in cell block 1? He's like, no, no, y'all understand what I'm going through. He is harder than fish grease, right? But y'all, I'm telling you, it's crazy. It is crazy, but y'all, I'm gonna get off here. You see, it's getting dark over here. We didn't hung out on the porch tonight, y'all. We was outside today. But y'all, thanks for coming in the building. All my mods, Tammy, all my other mods. Who else we had? We had Tammy. Teresa's a member. All my mods, everybody in the building, y'all, thanks for coming. I love you guys. Y'all know I love my peoples. Y'all know we love our loungers over here. So thank y'all for stopping in. But y'all, I'm gonna do that roll up. We gonna do a roll up, even if it's like, even if it's maybe not that long. Maybe I'll do like little clips, right? So we can just, I'm telling you, so we can just have some laughs. We gotta have some laughs through this mess, right? Because we've been lied to. We didn't have the wool pulled over our eyes, and we trying to, go like this and trying to open our eyes. You know how babies are born, they have that stuff in their eyes. We trying to wipe all this stuff out our eyes so we can see crystal clear, because I'm telling you, they had the wool over our eyes. They were talking about freak off videos this whole year. We're waiting for this trial, and they ain't had nothing to do. Justin Bieber, Ellen, Oprah, they don't even have nothing to do with this trial. We just, the ho 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 Merry Christmas is crying, slinging snot because they ain't getting no ring. That's what this is all about. They didn't get no Burke bags. They didn't get no booty tuck or the mama situation. They didn't get all that. I thought it was like the rabbits, because the rabbits be coming at night. I'm all, oh, it's getting dark out here. But yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy. But y'all, I am not going to keep you. Tammy says it was fun, right? Right? Oh, night, y'all. Yes, it was fun, Tammy. It was fun. I always enjoy you guys. I always enjoy you guys. But yes, thank you. John says, thanks to you for the lovely evening. You're welcome. Laura Lee says, and no kids. No kids, Laura. We still looking for the children. We had to put an APB out for them, and we is still trying to find the children. I mean, it's crazy. Queen Shay says, deuces. Patrice says, hi, girls. Hey, Patricia, we about to go. Laura Lee says, thank you, Lounge. You're welcome. Thank you guys all. Teresa, Laura, Tammy, Patricia, Queen, Laura Lee, everybody. John, let's see, Ty, the Osaka, let's see, everybody, just everybody. If I didn't name you guys, trust me, I don't mean to miss anybody. I want to include everybody. But y'all, thank y'all for stopping in. We gonna see what tomorrow is gonna bring. But y'all, have a good night. Get some good rest, y'all. Tomorrow is TGIF Friday, baby. So y'all get some good rest, and y'all, we will do it again tomorrow night, y'all. Have a good night. Love you guys. Always leave with love, peace, and tranquility. And y'all, we will see y'all in the next live. Bye-bye.